The big one. This is a big old game. Hey guys, how you going? So down BKR Sport. Let's fire up, son. We are getting towards the well and truly back end of this season. We are starting to get to the point where it's like, well, gee whiz. Like, hello, we're finals in literally 4 weeks' time. We are literally, well, actually not 4 weeks' time. I think 4 weeks' time is the last game of the season, is it not? Let me go by the Titans to make sure. So next week, we got second. This is going to be an absolutely ripper game. I do sometimes get concerned because sometimes these big time games don't end up being amazing games and they get hyped up and then one team does obviously kind of draw it away. But I do feel like this is going to be a ripper because the Storm don't lose by much if they lose and also know how to win the small games, right? The small score games. They know how to win those real kind of clutch moments. Whilst the Panthers, they can beat teams by a whopping a lot, but the Storm just don't lose by a lot. So I just feel like either way, honestly, I don't know if we're going to tip yet. I'm pretty certain I haven't got my favourite, but with that being said, I do think it's going to be a ripper game. So guys, obviously hit that thumbs up button, subscribe if you're new around here, and let's get into the two team lineups here, and then we'll get into the ladder. But with that being said, there's not too much to talk about. Well, I guess there is in regards to the ladder for these two teams, but obviously they're up there on their own. All right, now, Panthers, they come into this game in second position. This is at BlueBet Stadium in Penrith, and they are the $1.52 favourites. Whilst Melbourne Storm, they come into this game in first position and are the $2.48 underdogs, which is not something you would normally see. Not something you would normally see, the underdogs being the team in first position. But, as we'll talk about today, the Storm haven't been unbelievable. They've just been winning. It's a really strange Melbourne Storm outfit this year where they don't actually look that unbelievable, but they just keep getting results to the point where they're in first. And, it's just a very Melbourne thing to do where regardless of, I guess, the team outside of the spine, like they still just know how to win games. It really is quite ridiculous, to be fair. But they are in first position, so I can understand those odds there, especially with Nathan Cleary being in the form that he currently is in. Now, the Panthers, the ins here, Dylan Edwards, Jack Cole, James Fisher-Harris, and Liam Henry, with the outs being Asu Kepoa, Liam Martin, Luron Patea, and Scott Sorensen. It's a big out there with Liam Martin. The fullback is Dylan Edwards. He comes back into the team, with the wingers being Dane Laurie and Brian To'o, centres of Isaac Tungor and Casey McLean. You go to the 5'8", you've obviously got Jerome Luai. Halfback is Nathan Cleary, who is the captain. Front row forwards of Moses Leota and James Fisher-Harris. Number 9 is Mitch Kenny. Back row of Lindsay Smith and Maverick Geyer. And the lock is Isaiah Yeo. Interchange, Liam Henry, Trent Toilau, Matthew Eisenhuth, and Jack Cole. With the 18th man replacement being Sunya Turuva, which is, crazy to think about. Like, they're obviously, unless I'm mistaken, and Turuva is injured, obviously he's going to the Tigers next year, which also could come into the thought process. But Turuva is a very good player. But Dane Laurie has been playing so well, of late for the Panthers that maybe he's just gone to the wing. I don't know. I've been so focused on getting my health right the last month or so that I've actually kind of been a little bit out of it in regards to some teams. And with the Panthers, Dane Laurie has been playing incredible football. So Panthers fans, can you let me know, is Turuva injured or is he or has he been dropped for Dane Laurie? Because Dane Laurie is sticking with the Panthers and Turuva isn't. I'm not too sure. But this is a very winnable team here for the very, very winnable team here for the Panthers. It's just as simple as that. Now you go to the Storm. Elias Katoa and Suila Alvi Fa'alongo will come in with Chris Lewis and Kane Bradley going out. The fullback is Little Ryan Pappenhausen, with the wingers being Will Warwick and Grant Anderson. Centres of Jack Howarth and Nick Meaney. 5'8" is Cameron Munster, with the halfback being Jerome Hughes. Front row forwards of Nelson Asafa Solomona and Josh King. Number 9 is Harry Grant, who is the captain. Back row, Sean Bloor and Elias Katoa, with the lock being Trent Loiero. Interchange-wise, you've got Tyron Wishart, Lazarus Fa'alepu, Tui Kamikamitha, Big Dozo Vitiman, and Alec McDonald, with Suala Alvi Fa'alongo as the 18th man replacement. As I said before, this Storm team is fantastic in their spine. Ryan Pappenhausen, Cameron Munster, Jerome Hughes, and Harry Grant is arguably the best spine of the game. And I would say it is the best spine of the game because I think Harry Grant takes it well and surely over Mitch Kenny. And then you look at Cleary, Hughes, Luai, Munster, and Edwards and Pappenhausen, you can say a bit of a wash there. But the 9 obviously wins it out there with Harry Grant. Even though I do think he's kind of relying upon this is a controversial take, I guess, publicly. But I think Harry Grant is still relying upon how he's been regarded in previous years. I actually don't think he's been as good as he has been in previous years. But yeah, he's still the public notion still relies upon what we've seen in the past, which I do get. But I'm just saying, I haven't seen the greatest out of Harry Grant. Yeah, they're still first, so screw me, right? But yeah, look, I think that the Storm team, I don't. It doesn't light the world on fire, especially in the forwards. When you look at Big Nas is great for short periods of time, but Josh King, Sean Bloor, Elias Katoa, Trent Loiero. Obviously, Elias Katoa is a big bopper, but outside of that, it's not exactly the most on paper threatening forward pack, but they just know how to do it. And fun fact, you go through Storm history, they don't actually have overall, their backs of what they've really focused on upon history in the Melbourne Storm. So, and we know this because of it when we do our drafts and whatnot. So yeah, look, I'm going to tip the Panthers here at home, but I just know this Storm team. And I know that if you think they're going to get whooped or you think they're going to lose, they just find a way. Now, obviously, they're coming up against opposition here that you don't really kind of focus too heavily on in regards to what I've just said. But I'm just saying, I know the Storm team too well, man. You think they lose, they're going to win. They think you're going to win, well, they're going to win. But the same thing would go with the Panthers, but people just don't think they're going to lose because they are so good. They've won 3 premierships in a row. So this is a really exciting matchup here. Obviously, the last team to beat Penrith when it comes to grand finals was the Melbourne Storm back in 2020. So a lot of recent history here between the two. Panthers have knocked them out a couple of times, I think, on the way through as well in the last couple of years. Could be wrong. But yeah, looking forward for a big game. I will take the Panthers 1-12, but the Storm, they're slippery, son. They are slippery. Don't let them get away with that. They're very slippery. All right, now the Melbourne Storm, if they were to win this game tonight, they're on 38 points. They're 2 points above the Panthers. They win this game, lock off the minor premiership. Just, it's done. It's just done. Mathematically speaking, the Panthers could still get there, but the Storm winning this game would put them 4 points above second position. Don't worry about the Roosters and the Sharks, man. They're done. They're not looking for minor premiership. It's only the Panthers who are chasing it. So the Storm would go to 40 points, and there'd be whatever points differential, which they're already better than the Panthers, on plus 169 to the Panthers 164. So, yeah, the Storm would effectively win the minor premiership with, a couple rounds to go, but we'd have to wait for those couple rounds to eventuate. If they lose this game, however, and this kind of goes for the both of them, really, this is just kind of a combined one, they lose this game, the Panthers will go above them, as long as they win by 3 points or more, 4 points or more. So they're up by 5. So no, 3 points or more. So if the Panthers win by 3, they're on plus 164. They go to 167. And the Storm, they're on 169. They go to 166. Right, so that would put the Panthers on top on 38 points. That obviously does not lock off the minor premiership of the Panthers. It means it's red hot with 3 games to go. There'd be equal points and only be, not too much separating them points differential as well. And I haven't really had to look too heavily at the draw just yet. I know that the Titans have played the Panthers in Penrith for my first ever time in Penrith in the last round of the season. So I would nearly want the Storm to win this game so that the Panthers minor premiership is done and then they rest all their players against us, because please don't end this with the Titans with an absolute slapping, please. I beg. But there you go, guys. If the Panthers lose the game, they stay in second. It doesn't really matter too much. But the Roosters play the Eels tomorrow night, and the Sharks play the Knights on Sunday. So if the Panthers were to lose, then the Roosters and Sharks would be 2 points below them if they were to win those games. If the Roosters lose the Eels, I give up. The Sharks lose the Knights. I'm throwing this table that this computer is on, and I'm throwing it through a window. Because if we lost to that team by 44 points to nil, and they go and lose to the Newcastle Knights in Cronulla, I give up. That would be such a Sharks thing to do, but I really hope it doesn't happen, to be fair, because I would like to have someone to support the grand final with the Sharkies for my mum, obviously. But there you go, guys. That's the little analysis there. Obviously, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Get your comments in the chat. Let us know what you're thinking in regards to the game tonight. And I'll be in Wollongong on Saturday. So I'm going to stream both games tomorrow, which is Roosters and Eels and Manly Warriors. I'll be here for both those. Saturday, I'm getting on a flight to Sydney to go down to the Gong, obviously, around midday or something like that. But I will be there. For the Cowboys-Raiders game. We'll stream on Saturday. I'm not streaming Tigers-Rabbitohs, guys. I'm not doing it to myself. I'm going to go out and enjoy my life for that night. But I will do Cowboys and Raiders. I just won't be home for Bulldogs-Dolphins, even though that'll be a big game. I won't be at the accommodation yet. And then on Sunday, obviously, I won't be streaming because I'll be at the Titans versus Dragons game at the Gong with Clarkie. He's coming as well. He's coming. We've got our Foz 300 shirts, and we are ready to rock and absolutely roll, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. But all right, let's see what you guys say in the chat. Someone's already been timed out. Oh, my gosh. How have you been timed out already, mate? We've been here for 10 minutes. We've been here for 10 minutes, buddy. I haven't even seen the chat. You've already been timed out for being a muppet. What have you said? Okay, here we go. What's the second one? Yep, he said Storm with an S at the end of it. No, makes sense, Jay. No, it does make sense. It really does. Code M, unfortunately, Storm only has one S at the beginning. The Storm. It's not Storms. There's not multiple teams. It's one big Storm. Huh? Gotta be thinking. Gotta start using the old noggin. Nick says, hey, I saw you at the Titans for the Sharks game. I'm so sorry. that would be an awful game to see me at. Blair Andrew says, hopefully Storm take the W. Let's go. Christian Guess says, I feel like the Dragons are the only team to win a close grinder game against Melbourne this year. Yeah, probably. Yeah, you're right, especially the last couple of weeks. This was same day we beat the Broncos, so this was 2 weeks ago. Yeah, 2 weeks ago, obviously the Dragons beat the Storm in Melbourne, so, a little bit of how you going, son. A little bit of how you going there for the Melbourne Storm, that's for sure. Obviously bounced back and won 28-16 against the Rabbitohs, but did not look fantastic last week. They did not look fantastic when they beat the Rabbits. Now, just to clarify here as well, I'll get into the chat in a second as well, but the Panthers run at home. So let's assume the Panthers win this game, and let's assume they win by 3 points. I know that's not happening, but let's assume they win by 3 points, which means the points differential is just one separating. All right? Now, the Panthers run home after this would be the Raiders in Canberra, the Rabbitohs at home, and the Titans at home. Right? And then you've got the Storm on the other hand, who, assume they lose by 3. They play the Dolphins, who are fighting for a top 8 spot, the Cowboys, who are fighting for a top 8 spot, and the Broncos, who are not fighting for a top 8 spot, but they think they are. So the Storm have a much tougher run to get this minor premiership. Much tougher run. Like, obviously the Panthers lose the last round of the season. We all know that. But outside of that, they probably should be, beating the Rays, even though they're fighting for a top 8 spot. Panthers could actually end that season. And also, the Panthers have been playing the Rabbitohs, who aren't realistically playing for anything at the moment. They're not playing for literally anything, actually. They're trying not to come in the bottom 4, but I just can't see that happening, especially with all this Trump stuff. So, it's... I think right this very second, I'm pretty much going to lock in the Panthers to win the minor premiership. Like, I think it's pretty much guaranteed at this point. It pretty much is. Because the teams they've got compared to the Storm, it really shouldn't be questioned too heavily. Aaron Clark. Well, get around it. Panthers fan here. He's been dropped. No, Aaron Clark. You are a Titans fan. You play for our team, Aaron. As you play for our team, mate. You can't be a Panthers fan, all right? Panthers fan here has been dropped. Dane will be there in 25. Through 1. Yeah, that makes sense. It does make sense. Hey, don't you be cheeky and start going with the Panthers. Now, you play for our club. You play for the Titans. You've been good this year. You have been good. But yeah, I'm not surprised. Obviously, it would suck for Taruva knowing that, they're trying to go 4 premierships in a row, and he would like a swan song, just like Luai is getting. But, okay, I get it. I do get it. But he'd be like, well, why he says, fuck me for? You get Luai. But then I understand the difference between a 5'8" and a winger as well. But it would be hard for him to take. Hayden Spencer says Storm going to win 14-10. I could see it being a really low-scoring game like that. Also, I could see like a 24-20. Could definitely see a 19-18 or a 20-18 kind of deal as well. Flurry says, evening team of the Blazemeister did send virtual antidepressants. Yeah, no, we moved on from last week. Last week did not happen. Yeah, no. Last week definitely did not happen. Nelson Afaros, do you think St. George Illawarra get in? I don't know, man. By the way, 15 minutes till kickoff, guys. I'm pretty confident this week, but then again, I was confident against the Sharkies, so, take that for what it is. But with that being said, you take on the Titans, you take on the Sharks, you take on the Eels and the Raiders. The Titans-Dragons game is not an easy game for you by any means, that's for sure. Surely you don't beat the Sharks, surely. But I know the Sharks, they're very up and down. Eels and Dragons, if you don't win, you'll win that game. You win that game. It is a combat, but you win that game. And then Dragons, Raiders, I don't know how to call that because that's just a tough one with Canberra and Dragons potentially fighting it out for a top 8 spot on that day. So I actually think right this very second, right this very second, I've probably got the Dolphins making it. They're going to get... Whoever makes that 8th spot, by the way, I just want to clarify for everybody, whoever gets 8th spot on the dot this year, you are getting eliminated first week. Like, nobody deserves that 8th spot. I just want to throw that out there. No, not the Dolphins, not the Dragons, not the Knights, not the Raiders, not the Broncos, not the Titans, not the Warriors, not nobody. Whoever comes 8th spot, it doesn't matter whether you're playing Manly, Bulldogs, Cowboys, Sharks, Roosters, whatever. You get knocked out first week because every single one of those teams is just not good enough, man. They're just not good enough, except for the Titans are going to win the comp. But you know what I'm saying, right? And the Cowboys are also a bit of a fraud, massive fraud watch at the moment. So I don't know. It's a very, very clear, distinct difference with those. I would put the Cowboys in with those teams I just mentioned, to be fair. But I wouldn't say they're guaranteed to get knocked out first week. I could see them getting to second week. But whoever gets in there, the Dolphins, Dragons, Knights, Raiders, Broncos, Titans, and Warriors, you're done. You're gone. Warriors can't do it, realistically. They can't. They would need... No, it's not possible. They would need to get to 30 and they can't. So, yeah. Dolphins, Dragons, Knights, Raiders, Broncos, Titans, whoever gets in, Muppet alert. Just throwing it out there. Flores, let's go to Storm. Jason, I hope both teams lose. Well, that's a bit of a difficult option, Jay. Very, very difficult option. We'll see how it goes. Final Queensland After Adventures says, hope Panthers flog the crap out of Storm. Yeah. I just want the Panthers to rest their players later on in the year. Desmond says, I'm sure both these clubs are itching to win a minor premiership. Both haven't had any success of late. Yeah, no, it is very, very difficult to see. It must be really difficult being a Panthers fan and Melbourne Storm fan. Obviously, myself and Clarkie were talking on the podcast this week. The Gold Coast Titans Frontline podcast came out today on YouTube, Spotify, and Apple. And we're just talking like, when you're successful, there's not as much to talk about as when you suck and when you struggle, right? And, you know, you can talk about winning the premiership, but the players are so good, you can't talk about, like, does this player deserve to go here, or should he be there, or should we go for this guy or that guy? The coach is good enough. No, because they're all doing well, but when you are not that great, you've got questions galore. It's really easy to do a podcast. So, yeah, feel sorry for Storm Panthers fans. Feel sorry for them. Really do. Flo says, you know I love the riff. Oh, fair enough. I thought you didn't. Unfocused Tigers says, up to pars, To'o was going to score. Yeah, I think it's going to be a low-scoring game, but again, I think 2018 kind of deal. I would look to 2018 to the Panthers. I would go 2018 to the Panthers. So maybe that three-pointer is on, eh? Maybe the three-pointer is on. 15 Will S says Storm plus 13. That's a big call, man, in Penrith. That is a big call in Penrith, especially as they're starting to wind down their for the next couple of years. The last home game, I believe, is the Titans game. Or they will get probably the first week of finals, but I guess unless they came third, but they're not going to come third. Do they get? Yeah, they do get a finals game. They played the Warriors there at Penrith last year, didn't they? In round 1, I think they did. Yeah, because Warriors came fourth and the Panthers came first, and the Panthers played the Warriors at Penrith Stadium in week 1 of the finals. I think they're allowed to play that one, if I'm not mistaken. So we would be the second last, but that's my first ever time getting into Penrith Stadium. So hopefully I survive. Rick Ozzy 77 says Storm. Oh, no, Jay, you've let him go. He's put an S at the end of it, mate. He's making me sick. Storm. 1S. Best game of the year was against the Panthers. Best game of the year was against the Panthers. Yeah, probably, to be fair. Yeah, probably. And that was a while ago. Mackie says, wouldn't it be cool if it was a 48-46 type of game? No, it would not be cool. That would suck really, really badly, because that means that both teams defensively suck really, really badly. Like 48-46 is a atrocious. That is nearly the worst. That would nearly be the worst game of all time. Besides, like if the game finished 0-0. If the game finished 0-0, that would be the worst game nearly of all time. But it'd be meaning fantastic defense in that game too, mind you. So no, I completely disagree. 48-46 would suck really bad. really, really bad. Fletcher Sharp for Dally Emma Sports Zone says, yeah, Daz is getting around it. Daz is definitely getting around him. That was a great try. Like, usually that probably would have been called knock on from Ponga, but, like, it was a great try. Black says, how's it, mate? Going well, man. My fitness journey's flying right now. Absolutely flying. We're going well. We're 36 days deep in the 75 hard. So, yeah, man, we're slapping it down. We are slapping it down. FNQ Adventure says, Titans better win this round or that will ruin my holiday, from Patrick. Yeah, don't worry, my entire year's been ruined. The man with nothing to lose says, Ray Gunn is an inspiration to us regular people. If she can go to the Olympics, so can you. Absolutely, mate. Also, people saying, you're not allowed to criticise this. Yes, you are. As long as you're not being an arsehole, as long as you're not making it personal, you can absolutely criticise what that was at the Olympics. You can absolutely criticise it. There is no debate about that. Absolutely no debate. Jay, something's happened there, hasn't there? Something's happened there that I'm not... depends, mate. She got in because of nepotism. Dude, worry off... You're off your beam. We are the laughing stock and our taxes pay for that shit. Oh, you're still talking about her. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Yeah. As I'm saying, you're allowed to criticise as long as people aren't, personally attacking, which I know people do. Daniel McConnell says, how good to get the grand final a month earlier? Yeah, no, Titans Dragons going to be good. Yeah, no. Titans Panthers you're referring to. Yeah, no, I agree. I didn't know. I didn't think the Dragons would make it, so I was going to call you a bit crazy. But Titans Panthers is nearly a lock, so absolutely, mate. Yeah, no, it's going to be huge. It's going to be absolutely huge in the last game of the season. Let who go? No loophole there. No loophole there, buddy. Oh, no. Sam Jenkinson says, I thought that Storm was fine because it was grammatically correct. No. You got a lot to learn still, Mr. Sam. You got a lot to learn. You got very much a lot to learn still. Then, if you thought that was grammatically correct, no. It just cannot have an S at the end of it. It's just how it is. That's life. I don't make the rules around here. I don't make the rules. Who said I made the rules? I did. But, with that being said, who made the rules? Not me. But I did. But, I get to say what I want. The rules are that I didn't make the rules. How about that? Makapaka says, the real question is, who has the biggest chin, Cleary or Alec McDonald? Jeez. The answer is Cleary. The answer just simply is... It just simply is Cleary. Sam says, Storm best game just hurts to read. Yes, but that's not the point, mate. You're missing the point. The point, it's gone. It's over the top of the head, mate. You got to work it in. You got to, get that English flowing. The Storm had their best game against the Panthers. Huh? Now we're talking. See? If you're not fucking low. Por favor. Macapaka says, Cleary is more pointy, but Alex Chin is a block of cheese. Seek help, Macapaka. That's what I say. Seek help. By the way, you're a Warriors fan. I watched a great New Zealand movie the other day. There's a review coming out on BKRtravel on Tuesday for it. It's called Ka Whawhai Tonu, A Shrug Without End. Great movie. Gee whiz, I loved it. I gave it 5 stars. I just ruined the whole review for you over there, but you'll see it on Tuesday. But yeah, sorry, that was a great movie, man. I loved it. A great Māori movie. It was in Māori as well. The whole movie was in. Well, there was a couple of English scenes with the English, but overall it was a Māori movie. I loved it. But 5 minutes to go until kickoff here, guys. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Chinners looks like HGH. What's HGH? I'm not too sure. Makapaka says, your Bledisloe, wrong yaw by the way, but your Bledisloe juices must be bursting after watching my All Blacks being embarrassed Saturday. He got the yaw eventually. Yes, but as I said last week to all the Kiwis who watch this channel, Sam, don't you worry. It's very funny. But with that being said, I'm the only Wallabies fan that is alive to this day. I'm the only Wallabies fan that exists. And my team still sucks. We got flogged by South Africa. Well, South Africa, but also there's not much room to talk. With that being said, our country doesn't go around thinking that we're the greatest and then lose to Argentina at home. Right? So, but I'm not going to be the one to come out and shit talk the Kiwis because we got flogged by the South Africa. We got flogged by the South Africa. And not good. But at least South Africa are the champions of the world. The last 2 World Cups as well. Actually, isn't the next World Cup in Australia? I think the next Rugby Union World Cup 2027 is in Australia, isn't it? 2027 Rugby Union World Cup. 27 is in Australia. Beautiful. Well, guess what? I'll be there. I will be there. Beautiful. Where's the 2031? 2031 Rugby World Cup. Where will that be? Has it been decided yet? Who will host it? To the United States. I'll probably go to that as well. Probably go to that one as well. Well, there you go. Alright, well, hopefully it's a good game here, not. Hopefully we fire it up. Because I need to get past last weekend. I just do. We need to get past last weekend. And especially win on Sunday. Or at least win on Saturday in the Titans vs Cowboys game up there in North Queensland for the women's. The women's. I did vlog that game. Not putting that vlog out. Hey, you at least got one big vlogging. You at least got the men's game vlogging on Monday. But the Tuesday women's vlog was not going to happen. No, it was not. No, unfortunately, it was not. But get some score predictions in the chat. Let me know your score predictions overall. I'm going 20-18. That's what I'll do. I will go... Yeah, I'm going to go 20-18. Something like that. No, I'll go 19. Maybe I'll go 19-18 field goal. Maybe I'll go a field goal or something like that. That'd be good. Yeah, I'm looking forward to going to Wollongong this weekend. I'm looking forward to going to the Gong. I'll be there on Saturday. I'm probably going to meet up with, Clarkie's going to be there, so I'll meet up with Dane. And we're going out for dinner with, I think, Julian and Trademark Sports. A couple of Dragons fans there, so that'll be a good time. I watched the other podcast. You watched the other podcast? What do you mean watch the other podcast? Tommy, remember 30 months, appreciate your brother, says 24-22 to the Panthers. Yeah, similar score to me. 25-24 Panthers. Jeez, a lot of points in that one. That's, 49 points. That's a lot of points. The over, actually, to be fair. But that would just mean the defense needs a bit of work from both these teams, to be completely honest with you. You and Clarkie. Oh, yeah, the Gold Coast Titans Frontline podcast. Yeah. Yeah, well, we will both be there this weekend. I think he's bringing his daughter as well. And it should be a good time. Michael Packer says, sorry to keep bringing up New Zealand, but did you get a chance to watch the Kiwi Sevens ladies playing the NRLW, and how did they go? They didn't show the games in New Zealand. I did get to watch I didn't really like rugby league this last weekend just gone. I was not a big fan of rugby league in general. So I didn't actually, if it wasn't the Titans playing, I didn't watch shit, to be completely honest with you. The only thing I did do was, so Friday night at the Titans Sharks, Saturday, obviously we watched the Rabbitohs Storm on the Thursday. Then Saturday we had a strength 1 game, and it was Bulldogs Dragons. And Sunday I was at the Titans women's game where they got flogged. So I'm probably not the best person to ask in this regard. But there was one who scored for the Broncos, if I'm not mistaken. I think Walker scored. Is that the one that scored for the Broncos that you were talking about? That Mike said that he wanted to go watch or something? Storm walking out onto the field here. Remember, the Storm are in first place. The Panthers are in second position. And here we go. Oh, was. Okay, beautiful. So the Storm are coming out. Surely this is a sellout. You'd have to expect this to be a sellout here. I don't care that it's a Thursday night. QNMC, evening. Hello, mate. How you doing? Blaze is a broken man. Sam was a broken man. Everyone broken. There's definitely broken. And then I had someone behind me trying to keep the positivity going when we were down to 34-0 and we looked like what we looked like. And then I get called grumpy. And it's like, yeah. Oh, yes. Very grumpy. I didn't put that in the vlog, but yeah. VerdiFN says, hi, what is that lineup? How did you do that? What do you mean, how did I do what? What lineup? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. What lineup? I actually don't know what you're talking about. I think the Panthers will win. Thank you. Call strike. Mark Buggers, the Titans first, mate. No, you're right. No, you are right. I don't really remember that sometimes. Kieran says, was so disappointed to watch the Titans game on the weekend. I tipped them, had faith they would beat the Sharks in a close game. Fingers crossed you get up this weekend. Yeah, no, it was very disappointing. It was putrid, to be fair. But we move. We're on to this week now. And we are going to beat the Dragons. But the Panthers are running out onto the field. To rock and roll. I want, Sinatra would be feeling pretty shit right now. He would be like, damn, man, it's a big game to play and I've been dropped for Dane Laurie. But Laurie has been deserving it. He's been playing some really good footy as the fullback. Like, he's been getting some good Dally M points, to be fair. He's not going to be anywhere near the top, but, like, he's getting some good Dally M points. But, all right, guys, the game is about to start. Let's hit that thumbs up button and subscribe if you're new. Looking forward to hearing Clark and yourself on the podcast. Well, it's already out. It already came out this morning. Episode 56 came out this morning with myself and Clarky. And that was a, tough slog. All 4 teams lost. All Supercoach Playbook boys tipped the Titans this week. He's went this week. No way. All of them. Or he's went last week. But the Storm do kick it off. And that... Oh, it's very close going to the full. It's actually a great kick. And Fisher Harris is going to bring this ball out to the 5 of the first tackle. GT, so how much is the Storm going to be winning by? I've got the Panthers to win by 2. I've got the Panthers winning by 2. His second tackle now to 15. Close last week. Yeah, everybody tipped the Titans. It wasn't just Supercoach. Every single human being on the planet tipped the Titans. And they got embarrassed. So let's move on from that game. I don't want to talk about that game. Third tackle at the 20, and they'll go... Oh, Mitch Kenny goes up to the 30. Harlan says, Centers and wings will make a difference tonight. I think the Panthers middles should have the job done. I think Fisher Harris and Moses Leota should be able to win the middle for sure, alongside Isaiah Young and whatnot. And I think that in regards to the backs, it's a good mixture. It's a good battle, actually. Edwards and Pappenhausen kind of wash each other out. The Storm get the ball and bring it to the 30. Then you've got on the wings Dane Laurie, who doesn't usually play on the wing. But Dane Laurie and Brian To'o gone up against Will Warbrick and Grant Anderson. And, on form, you'd be leading with Grant Anderson and Will Warbrick. And then in the centres, they've got Casey McLean and Isaac Tungo going up against... my brain is scattered in regards to the Storm. But, overall, it's not that big of a difference there. So, I do really think that the forwards... that's right, Nick Meaney and Jack Howarth. And there's going to be a penalty here to Melbourne. Penalty to Melbourne already. 2 minutes in. Isaiah Yo gives it away. But yeah, I think that the Panthers should win this game through the middle. I do. That is a high tackle. Brian To'o needs to score at least 5 tries to be considered as the best winger in the NRL. If I have to be the one to say it. Brian To'o needs to score at least 5 tries to be considered as the best winger in the NRL. Best winger in the NRL is a Lofiana Canberra, buddy. That's what you're talking about. Brian To'o can score 34 tries tonight. Loffy's still the greatest of all time. Greatest of all time, mate. Second tackle now. They'll get this ball here to the 20. The Storm. Here they come. Josh King. Harry Grant to Jerome Hughes. Jerome Hughes up to Nelson. And big Asafa Salamona taking them 13 metres out from the line. Third tackle. Harry Grant. Right inside Jerome Hughes. No, Pappenhausen. Pappenhausen passes the ball to the grass. Storm ball. They grab it just before it goes to the sideline. But don't worry, he goes over the sideline. We'll take over the sideline there with the Panthers, and that was good defense there from Penrith. Olivia Reid with the $8 donation. Get around you, Olivia. It's another day, another dono. Been a rough couple of days, so it's good to have the footy on and back into some stream shenanigans. We are back into some stream shenanigans. We will be here tonight, tomorrow for both games, and one game on Saturday, which is Cowboys Raiders. That is it. But I appreciate you for the dono, Olivia. So second tackle now for the Panthers. They'll get this ball here to the 22. Sports Notes Fletcher Sharp is the second best winger in the NRL. Yeah, no, I agree. Oh, he's lost the ball. Wow, Panthers are really unorganised here. So Dane Laurie has dropped the ball on second tackle, and it's going to be now Melbourne ball. 20 metres out. Panthers would have been. What's happening here? Panthers. That is a bad, just lost ball. But yeah, no, Daz mentioned Sports Zone. Fletcher Sharp, second best winger of all time behind Lofiana Canberra. Yeah. Very, very distant between the two, but Fletcher Sharp very distant to the next one, which is, like a Brian To'o or Kenny Irvine kind of deal. Harry Grant goes left-hand side. Chance here for the Storm. They should score. They will score. Grant Anderson will score the first try of the game down the left wing, and the Panthers have been all over the shop here. And the Storm, they love scoring a try off the scrum. The Storm loves scoring a try off the scrum. They go left immediately. They get 4-0 with a kick to come. And like I said, Storm win this game tonight, guys. I'm telling you, the minor premiership is over. Oh, is there an obstruction? I don't think so. I don't think so. Like, Cleary is trying to cover across. I think that's a penalty to the Panthers. I think Howard does contact Cleary as he's coming across. It's a penalty. It's not about whether he was going to stop him or not. The fact of the matter is, it's black and white. He's come into contact with the defender. The defender hasn't made the read on him. He's run directly at the defender, which is Nathan Cleary. They called try confirmed. I just disagree because Nathan Cleary has been prevented any kind of opportunity. Whether he gets there or not, you're meant to be calling it black and white. So if it's black and white, then that is a no try. If it's black and white, that's a no try because Cleary has been prevented from making an opportunity. Jack Howard stops in the line. Like, it's a no try. How is this a try confirmed? Like that, yeah, it does make the space. It makes no sense, that try. It makes no sense that that's called a try. I don't get it. And the Storm will miss a kick, so we'll say 4-0 here. But it should have been a try. Yeah, definitely a bit of controversy. Commentary, definitely a bit of controversy. Sam Dickinson says, this week I go for Warbrick and now it's Anderson. Is that Dane Laurie's side? Oh, I would have gone... As if you wouldn't have gone against Dane Laurie. Dane Laurie's not a winger. Dane Laurie's a fullback. So he's gone and been put onto the wing. So you've gone for Warbrick on the week he's gone up against... Warbrick on the week he's gone up against Brian Tottle compared to Grant Anderson on the week he's gone up against Dane Laurie. If he was going up against Sunda Taruva, it would have been a good mix. So it would have been like whatever. It doesn't matter what kind of side you go there. It would just happen. But... I really think you should have looked at the team list there because I definitely would have gone with Anderson against the guy who's on a winger compared to Warbrick, who's up against one of the best wingers of the game. Someone's going to love a typical bunker. It really is typical bunker. Why is that not reviewed? Like, I know it's like technically reviewed, but why is it not up to the bunker to review it further? Because very clearly you see Nathan Cleary has been removed of an opportunity. Do I think Cleary gets there? No, but the NRL says it's black and white. So if it's black and white, it's a penalty. It's simple. It's very simple, but it is simple. It's not actually difficult because black and white, it is actually quite simple to call as a no try. But if you're saying perspective and opinion coming to it, then I'm okay with it being a try because Cleary doesn't get there. But it's black and white. So first take a look at the Panthers at the 30. Surely Penrith will surprise Melbourne with a comeback. You wouldn't call this a comeback. It's only 4-0. It's only 4-0. These refs, it's so inconsistent. Yeah, you never know, man. You know, this is the biggest complaint that people do have. That's the biggest complaint. It's not necessarily about being right or wrong. It's the difference of what is classified as right. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, right and wrong is not necessarily the biggest complaint. Fit tackle of the Panthers at 45. Right and wrong is not necessarily the biggest significant complaint. It's about the fact that this is right and this is right, but they contradict each other. That's the issue, the biggest issue in the game. So second tackle now for the Storm, and they're at the 20. They go right to Anderson, and Anderson will be taken down here at the 25. Or is it Howarth? It's one of the... No, that was Anderson. They look very similar though. Melbourne Storm away here. Jerome Hughes. Munch with the great offload. He's got a little bump in the back of the inside. Give it to Bumpy. Oh, man. Jerome Hughes kind of messed it up, but good defense out of the Panthers. 4 tackle if 15 metres out. Storm, they're going to go left-hand side again. And then up through the middle through Munster. Fit tackle now 5 metres out of the line. Fit tackle. They go right. Harry Grant, Jerome Hughes out to Pappenhausen. Pappenhausen goes himself. And that's good defense for the Panthers. I tell you what, I think Jerome Hughes kind of messed that up a little bit there. Munster with a brilliant offload for Hughes to make the line break. So good line break assist there for Cameron Munster. And then Jerome Hughes runs it, but doesn't pass it to Pappenhausen, who I would have backed in over him. I know he's not as fast as he once was, but I would have backed Pappenhausen in that situation over Hughes to get around the fullback of Dylan Edwards in that situation. But Hughes decided to kind of run it too close to the line, and Brian Tottle tracked back really nicely. And that's a penalty to the Panthers. That's a penalty to the Panthers, absolutely. Hughes passed it way too low. Absolutely, Sports Zone. That's what I'm saying. He allowed, without knowing, but like, he should have the IQ to know the winger's going to track back. Brian Tottle to get within range which then cut off Pappenhausen, who was trying to cut back onto the inside, rather than if he had passed it early, then he would have been able to go out to the left-hand side and try and get around. So here we go again. So Munster gets through, offloads it, gives it to Hughes. He's got Pappenhausen there. Pappenhausen right down, but he didn't pass it. When he dummies it, should have passed it, it's a try. When he dummied it, should have got a try. Joe, what are your tips this week? I've gone, it's penalty again against Melbourne. Wow. 2 penalties in a row against the Storm. My tips for this week, I got Panthers to win this game. Despite the fact that, but then again, I did say, this Storm is slippery, man. Like, they know how to win the close games. 10 minutes gone here, guys. 10 minutes gone. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Jerome Luai to Nathan Cleary. Cleary at the back here to Edwards. Edwards to, is that Lindsay Smith? 45, yeah, it was Lindsay Smith. Mitch Kenny with a good run right at the middle. Second tackle, 30 metres out of the line. The exact same thing happened in the Panthers' favour last week. Kramer at its finest. Kramer at its finest? Either way. I tell you what, it's just really contradictory. So third tackle now, 25 out. They go right inside to Edwards. Edwards back underneath to Lindsay Smith. Lindsay Smith, there's a hole there. Isaiah Yo off to Nathan Cleary. Cleary flicks it out back to Yo. Yo at the 18. And Yo still going at the 10. Forward tackle. Storm defensively. Let's see how they go on the first attack and set for the Panthers in this game. Cleary, Luai. Luai goes himself. Luai, there might be an obstruction if he scores. I would go down. It's fit tackle. 2 minutes out. Fit tackle, Luai. Out of the back to Kenny. Kenny to Cleary. Cleary flicks it on nicely. It's fit tackle, McLean. Back to Cleary. And that will bound. Oh, that's actually working really nicely with the Panthers. How they've really been able to clutch that up is actually brilliant. How they've been able to clutch that up is brilliant. Andrew Bacco says it's right in my opinion. Well, you're wrong. Because Cleary looks the makes decision. What? You're saying Cleary makes the decision to tackle him? Are you off your rocker? Did you watch the same thing we watched? Cleary turns around and is immediately contacted by Howarth. What are you talking about, Andrew Backhouse? That's out the full. That's out the full. Oh no, he's caught it. He's knocked it on. Okay, I don't get that, Andrew. There's no way on earth you thought that Cleary decided to make that tackle. No way. And no planet. There's no way you watched the same play as me if you thought Cleary... There's 0% chance that Cleary decided to tackle Jack Howarth there. He literally contacted him immediately as he was coming across to go out to the right-hand side of cover, which is what left the space for Pappenhausen. Second tackle here, 13 metres out for the Panthers. They go to Smith to Cleary, and Smith smacked down there 13 metres out of the line. All right, out the back now to Yo. Yo at the back into Cleary. Cleary at the back into Luai. Luai at the back again. And Case McLean, 5 metres out, 4 tackle. Storm looking decent enough defensively at the moment. Luai. Nathan Cleary. Mitch Kenny. There's nothing really going on here for this Panthers attack at the moment. And they'll be taken down to the 10, fit tackle. So they'll give it off here to Cleary. Cleary at the back on fit tackle. Edwards to Dane Laurie. Kicks it through. Oh, there's bouncing everywhere. The Storm get it and they're away, Jack Howarth. And he'll be taken on the sideline. Oh, Jack Howarth. No, that's a mare he's just had. Accident offside. Oh, it's accident offside against the Panthers. What? Oh, Storm ball at the 10. Yeah, this makes... Where's the accident offside here? Okay, so Dane Laurie kicks it through. What? Oh, it goes into Luai to Dane Laurie there. Okay, there's an accident offside. I don't know, from what I saw it looked like it, but I was wrong, I guess. Absolutely wrong. Like, he's got his eyes here, and then as he's going to cover, he's not even thinking about the Jack Howarth coming through there. As he's come to look to the right-hand side to cover out back, which is what's given Pappenhausen the hole out there, mind you, he has been contacted by Howarth. In no way, shape, or form has Cleary decided to make that tackle. No way. Yeah, I don't know why he's calling that so late either, Emmanuel. A good game so far, though. A lot to talk about so far. Second tackle, 15 out. Sam Watson says, do Eels fans' opinions count, though? That's the big question. Well, to knock on Panthers, no, knock on Storm, they're going to call penalty here. To the Storm. It's saying a shoulder charge. Show it again, Klein. Show us. I want to see Fox Sports show us this shoulder charge. Show me the shoulder charge. Yeah, okay, it's a shoulder charge. Yeah, he hasn't made any attempt to wrap that arm. Yeah, no, it's a shoulder charge, 100%. That's just stupid from Nathan Cleary. That's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. That was pretty bad. All right, so first tackle now for the Storm, and they'll get this ball into the 45. Shoulder charge. Yeah, like it was. He doesn't try to wrap his arm around like it's silly, but it was. Second tackle now for the Storm there at the halfway point. Harry Grant, Munster, taken down here at the 4. Over the sideline, maybe. No, geez, 43 metres out. Third tackle. Because you go and have a look at that first try as well with the Storm, and you just think that's just so un-Panthers-like, and there's a reason for that. Shoulder charges still illegal. I've seen about 100 of them not called. It depends on the mood and if clients favour the Storm or not. And the Storm will take down at the 35. Fifth tackle. Harry Grant off to Jerome Hughes. Hughes puts that ball up. The chase is here by Warbrick. Knocked backwards here. Katoa. Try time for the Storm. It's 8-0. Gee, I tell you what. The Storm had to hold the Panthers out multiple times. I just told you. I don't think this is game by any means, but like I just told you, this Storm team, they're slippery, man. They haven't been phenomenal throughout the entire season, and they're going to put on their best performance tonight. They'll put on their best performance tonight. Yeah, the blockers are in his row, but yet Warbrick does find a way to still knock it back there to Elias Katoa, and that is actually a really nice try. It is. It's a nice try. Yeah, because Warbrick does get a little bit of try. It's like it's fine. Nelson doesn't do anything there. Surely not. Surely he's not stupid enough to drag anybody here. This game is a 2-nicotine patch game. There is a lot going on, to be fair. Okay, I would have liked to see Nelson there, but there's nothing wrong with it. Commentary's all over it. Oh! Yeah, no, he got it. Yeah, no, he gets there. Wait, does he... Yeah, there it goes. I was going to say, did it actually get there, or did his owner arm hold him up just then? But no, it's a try. So 8-0 with a hit to come. Elias Katoa, season 9 tries, 25 in his career. Good jump there by Warbrick, and just outdoes Edwards. Simple as that. Try confirm, thank you. We called that about 30 years ago. Geez, someone in the Panthers crowd was not happy just then. Alright, so Nick Meaney from the right-hand side. Should be an easy kick there for Meaney. It really should be. But then again, I've called that Warriors game and said some of the conversions should have been easy, where Chance did miss. So he does get this one, though. So it is 10-0 here to the Storm, 15 minutes into the game. Andrew says, I can only say Will Warbrick, compared to last season, has been quiet apart from tonight. I disagree. He scored 4 tries the other week. I don't think that I would say he's been quiet. He's not been at the lofty standards of last year, but then again, I don't think he's been poor. Like, I don't think that I wouldn't say he's been quiet. Again, he scored 4 tries the other day. He's scored some fantastic tries this year, but he's not the freshy meat, so he's just another winger nowadays. He's not another really good winger. So people don't look at him in that light of, he's this new fresh meat on the product. Now he is just a week-to-week winger that is a really good winger, so people don't notice as much. But he has been still doing fine. Blair says, let's go Melbourne. So Watson says, we seem to have seen a bit too much of Klein already. I agree. I do think there has been too much of Klein so far in this game. And arguably it is against the Panthers. But with that being said, it was technically a shoulder charge. It should realistically only be 6-0 though. It should only be 6-0. But with that being said, whatever, it's 10-0. But it should be 6-0. So 4 tackle now at the 42. Harry Grant off to Munster. Frey said, it's only so I don't go smoke 30. 30? Wow. To be fair, I'm not a smoker, so I don't really know. But fit tackle, I was a vapor, but I completely quit that very easily. So Brian Tottle now, he'll get taken down to the 15. Smoke, but not 30 a day, though. 30 a day, is that not, like, full on? Is that not more than, like, a packet? Is that a packet? I don't know. Actually, I don't really want to talk about this, but, like, publicly. But is that, like, a packet? Edwards up to Cleary, because I know we have, like, younger audience sometimes, too. Wow, that's a big hit there. Third tackle at the 20. Panthers aren't making 20 metres at all here. Nathan Cleary goes right. They go, get off him. Dale Laurie's away. He's the 40. He's the 50. The 45. The 40. The 35. The 30. Pop it out. He got slammed. But he gets to the 25. Forward tackle. That's huge. Huge run there by Dane Laurie. They go left to Nathan Cleary. Cleary gives it out to Edwards. Edwards up to Luai. Luai at the 25. He'll get off here. It's a 6 again here for the Panthers. And then 13 metres out. First tackle. First tackle now for the Panthers. They're 12 metres out. Luai steps, goes for himself, and Nelson grabs him and just like slingshots him. Second tackle at the 10. Mitch Kenny doesn't give it up to the big front runner. They get up to Laurie at the back at the 10, stepping around. Laurie's doing some good tackle breaking. I don't know if they're called tackle breaks, but they're getting called tackle breaks, but I'm calling it. So Cleary now at the 15, at the back here too, Lindsay Smith. And Lindsay Smith will be 10 metres out, 4 tackle. Off to Isaiah Yo. Yo at the back in Luai. Luai at the back to Cleary. Cleary. That's a knock on, I think, Panthers. Doesn't matter. Storm ball at 10. And Papanason's away. He's at the 20. He gets it done. Oh, that's a knock on there for the Panthers. It's still... Oh, there's going to be a knock on for the Panthers. So it'll be Storm ball at 20. Sam Watson says, let's just see a good game between the two best teams. Less of these wanker officials. Unfortunately, a few of these calls, most of these calls have been correct, but it's just that first try decision that I disagree with. But for the most part, Panthers just aren't playing too well. They did look pretty poor against the Eels last week until the last 10 minutes of the game too. So don't count them out. But also the Storm aren't the Eels. The Storm aren't the Eels. It was 40 down to less than 20, but these games cause grief. So the Storm now gets ball to the 25. But yeah, the Penrith aren't playing... Well, the Storm are playing pretty well defensively, to be fair. The Panthers are throwing a bit around at them. Yeah, no, the weather has been pretty shithouse recently, Jay, but today the sun finally came out. The last, 4 days has been raucously bad weather. But now it's starting... I heard I just heard some random chick screaming. That was awful. She sounds like she's definitely something. Wouldn't want to come under her. That's a forward pass in the Storm. Fed tackling at the 40. What was I going to say? Finally saw the sun come out today, which is good. Alright, so Harry Grant to Jerome Hughes, and Hughes kicks this ball across. And Brian good work getting above Warbrick there, and pumps his legs to get to the 20. Enjoy the sun while it lasts. Well, I'm hoping that the Gong has some good sun. I'll go for a swim on Sunday morning. But I'm still doing 75 hard, so I have to go and do a run in the rain regardless. You know, I need to get out and do a workout regardless. Curse says, game hasn't even started yet. Thank you, Curse. It is 20 minutes into the game, so hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. But it's 20 minutes gone, and it's 10-0 to the Melbourne Storm. So, don't know what you're talking about. Mitch Kenny to Nathan Cleary. Cleary out the back here to Moses Leota. And Leota taking out the 35. Mitchell says that pass was better than Deshaun Watson's whole career. I used to love Watson, man. Used to is the key word. Luai gives it out here. And Maverick Guy puts the ball up high. Storm get it easy at the 35, though. That was weird. Take a basis. Morning, Blaze. This looks interesting so far. Are you looking forward to the Prem time this weekend? Knock on from the Storm. Knock on from the Storm. So Panthers will get an opportunity here. Panthers get an opportunity. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it, mate. I'm looking forward to it. I think United open up the weekend, though, on Saturday morning, don't they? Who play? I'm not getting up at 2. Yeah, I'm not getting up at 5 a.m. to watch Man United versus Fulham. 8 a tick. Ipswich Town Liverpool 9:30 on Saturday. I'll watch that, even though that'll be shocking. Obviously, we play on Monday at 1:30 in the morning. So, yeah, big weekend coming up. The Premier League should be good. NRL doesn't want Riv up there, be a Doggy Storm Grand Final. No, I disagree. I still think Panthers make the Grand Final, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Storm won the Grand Final. So, Luai gives it back here to Cleary. Cleary at the back here to Casey McLean. He'll be taken down. 10 metres out, second tackle. Yeah, once a gun before the incident, Sports Zone. Absolutely. Kill it for the Texans. Here we go. Yo to Lindsay Smith. Try time. Might be an obstruction, but try time with the Panthers. And they finally do get there. This Panthers mascot's going crazy. And back as Peston, bro, no one likes Man United. You don't want to sit here and talk about them because I'll just roast them on how dog shit they've been for the last 10 years. Don't talk to me about Man United because they are a scumbag, ragdoll of a team that represents the devil and Satanism. So, no, I definitely do not get around United. And even their own fans a lot of them left them last year or the year before when they came out with an advertisement that resembled the devil. So, no, I'm definitely not a fan of that club. Sports Night, that's right, wasn't going before the incident. Thank you, there's lots of great sport coming up. Hope the Villa boys can get a good result to start with. Who do you guys play? Yeah, I'm pretty passionate about my dislike for that club. Villa, West Ham. That'll be good. West Ham have actually made some improvements, but Villa should be decent this year again. Should be decent. Man United are past things. Absolutely don't. But 10-4 here. With the kick to come to the Panthers, and they should get it there right in front, basically. So, no, it was just a slip over from Sean Bloor. There was no obstruction. It was just, once Sean Bloor had made a mistake, there was going to be an easy hole, and they found it. Yeah, I would agree with Voss. They haven't dropped their heads at all here. You know, they are still well and truly in this game. They could have easily, fallen apart. Wow, Cleary's going to miss that kick. What? How has Cleary just missed that? So it's 10-4 into the Storm. He definitely should have got that. That was an easy kick. Hits the post and misses. It's right next to the post. So, all right. Aiden Guerra would never do that. Aiden Guerra, what a man. What a man. Tough game for us, the Hammers away. Yeah, Hammers away, always a difficult opponent. I think we beat them 2-0. Yeah, we did. We beat them 2-0 first game of the season last year at Western. Does mate says that Tanner Boyd would have got that? Yeah, Tanner Boyd definitely would have got that. Didn't miss last week either. They lost 46-6 at Ipswich, but got the 6, so it means they didn't miss a kick. So first tackle here for the Panthers, and they're at the 20. They go right inside of Fisher Harris. And Fisher Harris will get this ball to the 30 with second tackle. Jason, is it true that the name of the Perth team has been officially locked in with that other stupid club from the East? It's not a fact yet, but like they're saying that it's a thing. But I also know that the Bears are just the ultimate in regards to attaching themselves in the media and pushing it into the media. I don't know. I don't think Jack has been... Well, nothing's been announced yet. But, I've heard multiple times, Papua New Guinea are coming into the competition. Oh, here we go, Panthers here. Left-hand side, get up to McLean the 40, at 30, at 25, the 20, 15 taken down, fifth tackle. 15 taken down, right-hand side to Luai. Luai here, kicks it through. Will it sit up? Oh, it's a try to the Panthers. Well, this game's just turning around, hasn't it? It's now 10-8 with a kick to come into the Panthers to tie it up at 10-10. Luai's kick beautifully set up there, and Tungo just comes through and was gone to the post. Panthers just found those offloads to the middle of the field, got it out left, and a really good run there from I think it's Casey McLean, and then they kick it through. Actually, they keep saying Maverick Guy in the commentary, but I think they're talking about Casey McLean. Like, I know Maverick Guy is in the back row, but I'm pretty certain the commentary is talking about Casey McLean. The visuals says that might be one of the greatest kicks I've ever seen. It was a great kick, but I also know why you're saying that, Tigers fan. GTGT, who do you reckon is going to win the grand final? Storm or the Titans? I will go to Titans, GTGT. I will go to Titans between those two teams. Dasmate says, as if those morons want the history of the North Sydney Bears who currently have a 102-year premiership drought with what moron idiots. I don't believe it though, because again, I've heard Papua New Guinea are a guarantee. I've heard South Island, New Zealand was a guarantee at one stage, and now we're hearing that the Bears in Perth is a guarantee. There's no guarantee nothing. Until the NRL comes out and says, okay, this is what we're doing, I don't believe anything, because the Bears, they love putting themselves in the media. They love attaching themselves. There was a guarantee they would become the Titans at one stage, like 6 years ago. So, the Bears are just scum in the media, man. They just are scum. They just don't give up. And it's like, fair enough, if it was my club, I wouldn't want them to give up too. But, like, they're just pests. They're just pests. Everyone hopes that Perth goes on a loan, Jay. Everyone does. I think Perth Bears coming first and the rest of it. No. If it happens, great, but you don't know. Because, again, we were told Papua New Guinea was a guarantee about 2 months ago. Guarantee. They were coming in this time. They were the team getting accepted. And then it went from Papua New Guinea to the Bears. And then it went from the Bears to the South Island, New Zealand. And then it went back to Papua New Guinea, remember? And then now it's the Bears in Perth. Until the NRL comes out and says, this is where we're expanding, I don't believe shit. I don't believe anything anymore. I won't believe it until it happens. Because we have been told everything and anything. Anything and everything. You wait, soon we'll find out, Western Corridor, Brisbane's got a chance. There's no guarantees. The Bears attach themselves at 24/7 to teams in the media because they just want themselves to be represented and talked about until they don't get in, and then they go back to cellar dwelling in non-existence for the rest of eternity. Fit tackle at the 44. It was Hoops and some other dude. So they kick that ball at their side, and it will be Papanowski taking down at the 20. Well, we're on for a game here, 10-10. It's delivering right now. It's definitely delivering. I saw something on 360 that Perth is in with the team you don't like. No, but the NRL has not announced anything yet. 360 also announced that Papua New Guinea were coming in 2 months ago. Everyone believes too much in the media. Wait till it gets announced. Yeah. It's like everyone believes everything they see in the media. The NRL have not announced anything. So fit tackle down to 45. And Munster will bomb that ball up. And, oh no, it's a bad mistake from Dane Laurie. And knocks it on, and the Storm will get the ball at 30. I don't think Papua New Guinea is a good idea because one, the whole country isn't set up for it yet, and two, expansion is to bring in new fans. Papua New Guinea is a rugby league crazy area already, and we'll have fans with or without. Yes or no, I agree also with the first one than the second one. I agree with the first one rather than the second one. Harry Grant, left hand side. Third tackle, he'll get back to that comment in a second. Third tackle, 2 minutes out. Don't shoot the messenger. No, I'm just saying you believe the media too much. Because there's not any fact in regards to anything, in regards to any team coming in just yet. The NRL has not announced anything. Right inside, Papanowski taking down to 5 metres. And they've knocked the ball on. They've knocked the ball on here, Panthers at the 15. It's not about me being annoyed that the Bears come in. There's nothing to say that they are. Besides the media. The media also told everybody that the David Fafita had signed with the Panthers and was going to come immediately. We heard this 2.5 months ago. Whenever the David Fafita stuff was happening. So, I don't understand why people still trust the media with everything. I don't get why people still trust the media with every part of their soul. And that goes to everybody. Clear, I don't know what that was. 4 tackle at 35. The media is so wrong so many times. Because they're just trying to get people to click on their article. They're just trying to get you to click on it. So Jerome Luai, that's how you should have a side. Shut up, Jay. So the Storm will get his ball here at the 10. And bring it out into the 20. Have the Bears failed in the last 2 expansion attempts? Yes. But in regards to Papua New Guinea, no, I think they're giving, in regards to they've already got a fan base, I disagree completely. That's great. We want that. You can't have a team come in from scratch that has no chance at a fan base. Perth have history with the Perth Reds and whatnot in the New South Wales Rugby League or the original NRL or whatever, 1997 area. I can't remember what competition they were in. By the way, guys, 10 minutes to go the first half. Hit that like button and subscribe. So they have got a history, they have got a fan base. And they're trying to... I know what the Bears are doing, scumbags, but you can't just go somewhere and just, want it for growth. It's not just about expansion. It's not necessarily about expansion in the way that you're saying that in regards to grabbing new fans. Because you could easily utilise Papua New Guinea as a way to capture Papua New Guinea, Fiji, Samoa, and Tonga and use it as an islander team, which is what has been considered. Second tackle down to 30. Fox led the media also predicted the Dogs to finish 17th this season. Yeah, they did. I had them in the bottom 4, so I can't really slander that too much, but most people would have had them in the bottom 4. Most people would have. Edwards now 4th tackle to 45. There was nothing to prove it. Now there's been proof that they can do it. But I will tell you the issue here. You might not like this, Dogs fans. But with that being said, we've seen the Warriors do it, Cowboys do it in recent years, Broncos do it in recent years, and look how these teams have kind of panned out the next year. So I hope the Bulldogs can find a way to continue on with it, because the trajectory of recent years of teams that just explode out of nowhere isn't great for the following year. But it's a good sign the Bulldogs could go far into the finals this year. So it's like, we'll see. Because last year, everyone was circle-jerking Webster like they're circle-jerking Serraldo. People don't really talk about that. Third tackle here at the 20. Again, Dogs fans won't like that, but it's fact. The Dogs are being celebrated right now like the Warriors were last year. And look at the Warriors this year. Very different scenarios, but also the Warriors were very different scenario to the Cowboys and the Broncos. Huge short ball, great ball, but at least I can tell we're taking out the 40, fifth tackle. So Hughes, he will put that ball down to Edwards, and Edwards at the 15. He's going to bring it back now to the 20. I reckon the score stays 10-10 at half time, unless it's a field goal. Hooper throws shit at a wall and hopes it sticks. Absolutely, Andrew Backhouse. Absolutely. Second tackle for the Panthers at the 35. Olivia Reed goes bang! Olivia Reed with the absolute bangaruno. $80 redo donation. Thank you very much, Olivia, for the $80. Says Dogs have 4 legs and Vegas has 5 letters. You're not wrong there. And also, Dogs have 4 legs, you're right. Vegas has 5 letters and penalty is 6 letters. And that's a penalty to the Penrith Panthers. Penal. No, it's 7 letters. You know what? It's what it is. But I appreciate you, Olivia. Thank you very much for the donation. And Vegas does have 5 letters. At least you're correct on that one. I can't believe you said penalty had 6 letters, Olivia. I can't believe it. That's outrageous. It's outrageous. But you know what? We forgive you, Olivia. We do. We forgive you. So Panthers here. First tackle at 35. But thank you very much for the donation. It does go a long way. All right, right-hand side. And the Panthers will get this ball here to the 25. Second tackle. Dazman says Cowboys, Wires, and Dogs will also finish 15th the year before they had a good season. Yeah, you're not wrong. You don't want to say that, Daz. You don't want to be saying that. You don't want to be saying that. I can say it. You don't want to. As I Luai, short ball, Laurie. And he'll be taken down 5 metres out from the line. It was Isaac Tungo, sorry. Forward tackle at the 5. Out the back at Luai. Luai at the 15. He'll give it to Cleary. Cleary at the back again. Oh, knock on by Casey McLean. Knock on. Livy says, where did you manage parking on Sunday? Fun fact for you, literally on the street. Like outside the gate. There was a parking space outside the gate. It was 3-hour parking. Parked right there. Bang. Bang. And I got there like halfway through the Cowboys-Eels game. Oh, I had to deal with a dickhead Broncos fan, but oh man, it's so annoying. Like I roasted him because like people don't understand. Like if you go up me, you better come prepared because like I don't care about all the people around. I'll embarrass you in front of everyone. Like but they don't know how to do that publicly, so it's like they make their worst mistake ever. So like every time they bring up that, I just talk about the men's game. Very simple, and also the women were still above the women as well. It gave me a great advantage point, and it was really funny watching them squirm. But, it was great for parking. And, guys, if you come at me at a game and try and get involved in the banter, be prepared. Because I know my shit. I know how to upset you. I know how to go back at you. And I don't care about all the people that are watching and all the eyes on us. I couldn't get less. Oh, 6 again of the Storm. They've called at the halfway point. First tackle. Difference is the Dogs have a Gus. Well, Panthers didn't succeed until the Gus left the Panthers, FYI. Did not succeed until afterwards. So second tackle, Harry Grant gives off to Jerome Hughes. Hughes at the back of Pappenhausen. They got left again. Grant Anderson. Oh, it's a great try-saving. Well, not try-saving tackle, but big-time tackle from Tungo. So third tackle now for the Storm. Munster, he'll get up to Harry Grant, Jerome Hughes. Jerome Hughes has on the inside, taking out the 15. 4 tackle. That's a great call, Jay. 6 again for the Storm. 15 metres out. They've been literally gifted possession all the way up the field here. First tackle, 10 metres out. Harry Grant coming Munster. Munster to Jerome Hughes. Good rush up defence there from Casey McLean. And it'll be second tackle here, 8 metres out from the line. Second tackle. Harry Grant gives out the back end of Munster. Munster off to Trent Loiero. Kind of the first time I've actually seen him tonight, tackle-wise. Third tackle, Harry Grant, all the way across to the grass. And that is just dreadful. They get the ball away, though, and it's going to be Jack Howarth. And it'll be taken down 10 metres out, 4 tackle. 4 tackle. Harry Grant off to Kamikamica, does a 50. Oh, 1 metre short here, the line, 5th tackle. Harry Grant out the back to Munster. Munster kicks it across. No, back! Try time for the Storm. I think it's a try time for the Storm here. It's gone backwards. Yeah, this could be a try. 14-10 with the kick to come. Is that right, Jay? Wow, that's what we're doing here, is it? Yeah, wow. We'll see you in 5 minutes for telling her to spit in my drink, you muppet. We'll see you in 5 minutes there, Mr. J. What you thinking, huh? What you thinking? You think I can't time you out, bud? Hey? Gosh, we'll see you in half time, Jay. So 14-10 here. Oh. Does that go backwards? I don't know. This might be a knock-on here. This might be a knock-on. I don't know. This is close. Hey, it's very close. And the Cowgirls and Wires never had about 50. I think it is now theories. I've never seen a fan base set themselves up for disappointment as much as you guys have with all those conspiracies. Free Jared Ain! Free Jared Ain! I reckon they'll call this try. Oh, I think it's a knock-on, to be fair, actually. I don't know. This is so close. I'm okay with whatever. Yeah, try confirm. I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. But Panthers fans will be annoyed. That's for sure. But I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. So Nick Meaney here. Pretty big kick here to make it a 16-10 ball game. With 2.5 to go here the first half. And Meaney will curl it in. 16-10. Still 2.5 minutes to go here of the first half. I'd be complaining to Fair Work if I was Jay. Yeah? Well, I reckon you should go to the HR department here at BKR Sport Industries. Let me just go get the HR for him to have a talk to. Alright, hey HR, can you come in? Yeah, right, do it. Alright, what's the problem here? You got a problem? I'm Jay. No, it's still good. He can be timed out. Crippy says went back, bounce forward. Bullshit. But I'm okay with it. You're a Storm fan. There's not even a point of you talking in this situation because your opinion isn't valid because you are a Storm fan. Spit my tongue. But you are a Storm fan. So your opinion is kind of invalid in regards to saying that it's a try when there is question marks on it. But I'm okay with the call because there's no guaranteed evidence to say that it went forward. But no to your comment. So third tackle now for the Storm, and they'll be taking out the 35. Just bit my tongue, but. Any big potential big movers this round? Times. Darren says, seen some Muppet news sites say Hayne will be making a comeback because he was spotted running in a park. He's like 36 and looks like he'll play in the front row. Get him in the front row. Get him in. Harry Grant gets his ball here to the 48 on the Panthers side of the field. They go right-hand side, Jerome Hughes. Also cryptic. That goes for me with the Titans. Like, you know, for the most part, I'm quite realistic about whether it's a try or not. But if you're a supporter of the team that's just been given a controversial try, the opinion of the team that just got the try given to them is not really valid unless they're going against it. If they're going for it, then it's not valid. So second tackle now at the Panthers. They go to the 30. Now third tackle here. Minute 80 to go here. I couldn't see them scoring again. I couldn't see them scoring again this first half. I'm not minding my 20 to 18 prediction to the Panthers, but I do think this. The Panthers are just such a momentum team. Like if they get momentum, they can score bang, bang, bang. Like they did against the Eels last week. Like they did in this game in the first half. So Cleary just whacks that ball up. Not an easy kick to take. Oh, bounce off the post. And we'll go out dead. Unlucky. If they hit the post and stayed in, could have been all on. But 20-40 attempt here. It doesn't go to the 20-40 though. It will stay at the 42. Better than Lomax's kick last week though, that's for sure. Very, very much better than Lomax's kick. Yeah, he didn't actually pass that back inside the 40 there. This could be... No, this isn't a Storm ball. What, Penrith challenges? Klein, are you kidding me? Like that was like 4 meters short. It's like the 43. Yeah, but it didn't go to the 40 anyway. It's not initially tapped. Is this not a penalty? But also, this doesn't go to the 40, so there's so many things wrong with this. Oh, it's a penalty to the Panthers. It's a penalty to the Panthers. Oh no, are they saying set restart? There's no way you can't penalise against that. I don't know if it's in the rules to be fair, but like, there's no way you just don't get on. Also, that wasn't a 20-40 though. They didn't get to the 40. So it is Panthers ball or what? Yeah, it was in front. Grant Anderson is in front of it there. So what is the call here though? It is a penalty to the Panthers. See, there we go. We got it right. I got it right. I know I called it as a penalty, but Harry Grant thinks it's a penalty to Storm. You wish, bro. Why are the Storm arguing this? Drop Grant Anderson, Dad said. I'd argue take the 2. I'd take the 2 here. It'd be down by 4, but you take the 2. According to the rules, penalty. I called that since the start. The second I hit enter at that point, I knew it screwed up. Fair enough. Welcome back, Jay. Welcome back after welcome to a fresh new start. They will take the 2 here. So, yeah, he didn't tap it at all and just... Yeah, but again, it's not 40-20. It does. It's 20-40. It doesn't go to the 40. Yeah, Craig Bellamy is so annoyed at Grant Anderson. But I don't understand how it was a 20-40. It was like 2 meters short. First time I've seen that. That specific play, yes. It's been an interesting game, that's for sure. Realistically, it should be 12-12 right now. Because they will get this kick. There you go. Half time, Penrith down 12-16 in Melbourne Storm. Good game, a lot of talk and points, that's for sure. Panthers have definitely not looked at their best. The Storm have looked pretty good defensively. And I don't know, I've still got Panthers to win this game, but the Storm are doing what the Storm do best and getting involved in the grind. And when it comes to the grind, the only team they've lost to this year, as was pointed out before, was the Dragons a couple weeks ago. Outside of that, it's a good game. It's a good game here, and nothing less to be expected from first versus second. Obviously, guys, do me a favour, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new around here, and go subscribe to BKRtravel in the pinned comment. But he says, am I the only one who thinks Penrith just had 2 challenges in one? At first, they challenged the penalty and pointed out he was offside for the ref to change the point of the challenge. So, no. Well, as long as they get the correct call, I don't really care, to be fair. But I know what you're trying to say, but no. The bunker would have caught that regardless, you would assume. You would assume, if they know their job. But they don't usually know their job. But you would assume they would have caught that regardless. And when they're noticing it, we start to notice it, which means the bunker's probably starting to notice it as well. So, no, but the right call was made regardless. You know, there's been a couple of controversial tries there for the Storm, especially the first one. The second one, or third one, sorry, I'm okay with. But the first one I thought was obstruction, should have been penalty to the Panthers. But with that being said, it's a good game. It is a good game so far, and that's all we want. Dasman says Dogs are the number one ranked defense again. Get good Penrith. You're one game. I know you know this, but I'm going to repeat it just so that people do know. The Panthers have played one extra game than Dogs, for anyone wondering. So the Panthers have given up 16 points. So they've now given up 340. The Dogs, okay, yeah. Yeah, the Dogs are only 3 points away from being the best defense in the comp anyway, but also your attack is still awful. Like, it just still is. But at least it is getting better. But, like, last week against the Dragons did not prove a great... I know they scored 28. And I also know they scored 40-odd against the Bronx, but so did we. And then we got towed up on the Sharks the week after. You know, we lost 44-0 after beating the Bronx 46-18. So the Broncos aren't a good marking point. And the Dragons aren't really a great marking point at the moment as well, to be completely honest with you, because they've just been... Like, they just beat the Storm and then lose to the Dogs, which is great, but also Dragons are just so up and down, it's not funny. They're the most inconsistent team on the planet. But yeah, like the Dogs' attack is just, it really still is quite dreadful. So we just need to see how they go towards the back end, but they don't play a hard team. I really would have loved to see the Dogs play a Storm, Dogs play a Panthers, Dogs play a Roosters, Dogs play even a Sharks in these last couple of weeks, because that would tell you a lot more about where the Dogs are at. It would tell you a lot more. Correction, Penrith have played one extra half cert. Okay, hey, fair enough, Jazz. Fair enough. But he says, thank you for the clear up there, mate. Always good to help. No, I appreciate it. That's obviously my opinion, but with that being said, like, I would say that was correct in regards to what I just said. I'm up Sharky says, no, that laugh from Munster, though, when they lost the challenge with the tap. Well, it's a crazy scene. You don't really see much. You don't really see that too much. You don't. You don't really see that too much. Simple, I'm sick of the Dogs and I don't even live in that country. Yeah, well, I'm on the Gold Coast, so we're in a whole different country to Western Sydney as well, to be completely honest with you. Western Sydney is its own breed. It's not a country, it's a state. So Seb Watson lives in England. So it is a different country to him up Sharkies. He's in England. He's talking about that he doesn't even live in this country with Dogs fans. But when you're like in Queensland, it's not. It's like it is very much like in your face, but it's not as much. If you were living in Sydney and you didn't like the Dogs, you'd be in pain right now. You'd be really in pain. What's Cal sent? Oh yeah. Logan Paul Sex says. What a lazy and shit mistake that was at half time. Not only offside, but didn't even tap the ball with a foot at the 20. Yeah, absolutely. There was so many mistakes in it. There was honestly a ridiculous amount of mistakes. I actually believe it should be 12-12 though. Because again, I think the first try was an obstruction against the Panthers. But yeah, I believe it should be 12-12. But yeah, it's the right decision to go for the 2. Absolutely. The fact that there was so many mistakes there. Because one, he threw the ball up. He just passed the ball. And Papanausen kicked it. I didn't see it go 20-40. I saw it go 20-44, which still should have been Panthers' ball, but they were giving it to the Storm, and the Panthers challenged it. They obviously then got the penalty because of the offside. Because if the offside doesn't happen, it probably goes back for a set restart. It probably goes back, and there's no penalty at all. It just goes to the Storm, even though it should be a penalty for an incorrect play, even though I don't think there's a rule against it. I think there's a rule to say if you don't play it, like if you don't tap it and then play it, then... Because usually they just bring it back if that doesn't happen, which has happened before. They just bring it back. So Panthers are actually quite lucky for the offside because it probably would have come back normally. He idiot, it's a country. Yes, he's... Seb Watson, like I said, is in England and he's talking about the Bulldogs who are in Australia and that's what he's referring to. I think the obstruction rule is being turned into that if the ball runner doesn't go into the gap where the player is taken out, then it's play on. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the issue. Like, it's now down to perspective rather than black and white. And that's the biggest issue because now we're going to see so many different interpretations of it. If they say it's black and white, well, then guess what? Nathan Cleary gets removed an opportunity. Does he get there? Probably not. No, I don't think that Nathan Cleary gets there. That's not the point. It's black and white. You've called it all year long, so why change it now? Why change it now? If you've called all year long that that's an obstruction, why are you changing it now to say that that's not an obstruction? Because he does not make eye contact with the player until he's been contacted with as he's turned his eyes to cut out to the right-hand side, which then has allowed Papenhuyzen to have the space. The space is still created from that connection, but they're saying that Cleary, like he literally stops at the line. It just doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. All Melbourne Storm tries should have been disallowed. I disagree. The second try was fine, and the last try I'm okay with because there was no conclusive evidence to say that it went forward or whatnot. But the second try was definitely fine, and I'm okay with the third try, but the first try was obviously controversial. Are the Dogs the only team in the top 8 that don't have a player that could contend for a Dally M, or am I being slow? If you're talking about Dally M Player of the Year, I would say maybe Burton could get 5'8", but I don't think so. There's no one's going to win Dally M. No, you're not even top 10. I don't think it's like Stephen Crichton's not going to get top 10. He might get top 10, but he's not there now. I don't know, because Reid Mark's not going to be there. Crichton would probably be your highest scorer. I think I've given Connor Tracy quite a lot of points on my one with Clarkey this year. I don't know. I would say that in regards to Dally M itself, no. In regards to player positions, you could be looking at maybe Burton 5'8", but I think Luai still gets it. Maybe. I don't know. Cleary's been pumping over some points in this back end, so he might be just taking points off of Luai at this point. What about he? I don't know. Crichton and Burton in contention for their Dally M position. I reckon probably Crichton maybe for the centres. Crichton probably for the centres actually. I'd say Crichton definitely for the centres. Definitely. But 5'8", I would probably go with Luai. I find it really odd that Guru said Galvin, and I understand statistically, but there's no way Galvin should be getting it over guys like Luai, Tommy Dearden as well. And I would even go with Matty Burton, but I do think that Lachlan Galvin should be Rookie of the Year. Ethan Strange close behind second, but I would say that Galvin's definitely clearly taken away from me in regards to the Rookie of the Year. As you guys know, though, I will stream the entire Dally M's, and we'll be talking about it the entire time. He's a pom, give him a break. He's a pom, but we never give him a break. No, Manuel. No way. No way. Will we ever give the Poms a break? No way. Roddy says, Critter might get Cap of the Year, though. He'll get probably centre, but Cap of the Year? Who else would there be? Cleary's been injured for too long, and mixed with Luai, it's not going to happen. The Storm have had Jerome Hughes. Is he captain? Has Hughes been captain? Is Hughes their captain? Because Hughes could definitely get it. Who's their captain at the Storm? No, Harry Grant. It's not Hughes. It's not Hughes. Who else? Manly, Chesser, no. Warriors, SJ, no. Roosters, Tedesco. Tedesco's a great shout. Tedesco really could win their Captain of the Year. Crichton's probably the favourite, but Tedesco was a great shout. He's been so underrated this year because every person goes, oh, why do you have Tedesco so high up on the Dally M leaderboard? Because he deserves it. He's been incredible for the Roosters this year. Eels, I don't even look at the Eels. Crichton, Bulldogs, Dolphins. Who the Dolphins got? Their captain is Jesse Bromwich. No chance. No chance. Cowboys is Tommy Dearden. Good shout for Tommy Dearden. Is a really good shout. Is a solid shout there. Who's the Raiders? Is it Whitehead still? Anyway, he's not going to get it. Tigers and Rabbitohs. There's no way you're giving the captain of the year to the team that comes last. And there's no way the Rabbitohs get it Cameron Murray this year. 0% chance. Kieran Foran, absolutely. No, he won't get it. And Dragons would be, Ben Hunt? Is Ben Hunt the captain of the Dragons? I think he is. Either way, they won't be getting it. And then Sharks and Knights, no one from those two teams are getting it. So yeah, it probably is. It's between Tom Dearden, Crichton, and Tedesco. I actually would lean with Tedesco. I will lean with Tedesco. because I think that he will poll the most points, but also I can understand why Crichton will get it too. Who won captain last year? That's actually a good question. Who did win captain of the year last year? It probably would have been. It probably would have been like a clear as someone. Who was it? No. Was it Sean Johnson? Was it Sean Johnson? Because he obviously was close to winning the actual Dally M. Was it Sean Johnson who won captain of the year last year? Probably deserved, to be fair. Slavin's the Sexton Dally M winner. We like that. Oh, yeah, we like that. Yeah, we love that. We do love that. A bit of sexy Sexton in your life. Sexy Sexton, mate. He's the greatest player of all time. Tommy D is a leg. Is the leg. What's that? Rosie said, have a look at the eels. And have a look at the squeals. Nothing. Nothing. Squeals, nothing. Squeals? Squeal, nothing. Muppets. Muppet team. Seth Watson says, Appy, captain of the year, putting up with all that shit. That's a good point. It really is. Crichton by far, no one. Lockie says, Crichton by far. Bulldogs coming fifth, having Crichton as captain, especially with him being so young. That's great, but it's no by far. Like, you can't tell me Tedesco hasn't been doing a great job as a captain. The team is currently in third position. Tedesco has absolutely taken the team that was actually pretty average for the last couple of years into contention again. And Tedesco is potentially a good opportunity. If Hughes doesn't gain points in this game, if Hughes, which I would assume he does, but if Hughes does not gain points in this game, Tedesco could go back to the top of the Dally M leaderboard by the end of the round, especially when they're playing the Eels. So I can tell you right now, if a player is potentially going to win the Dally M, the Dally M, I can tell you if they're captain, there's a great chance that they could also win the Dally M captain of the year. But with there is the story of Crichton, or there is the performance of Tedesco. It comes down to the two. There's no by far. It's very close. It's very close. Was it Reynolds? Oh, Reynolds for the Bronx won it. Reynolds for the Bronx. I guess so. Yeah, I guess so. Last year makes sense. Logan Balls says Serrano has to be coach of the year considering how Webster got his. I would agree. Flanagan, if he had beat the Dogs in the game just gone, you could have argued Shane Flano. But I think Flano is a little bit overrated at this very second. But yes, I would say based off of... It's not even based off of Webster, though. Serraldo deserves it this year. Like, Serraldo deserves it this year. That just doesn't mean that I guarantee it for happening for next year. But Serraldo this year deserves to have the coach of the year for sure. Storm are back out in the field. Panthers are walking out of the field here, guys. Obviously, hit that like button down there. Hit that big thumbs up. Subscribe if you are new around here. Get around it. Bet they give it to Flano just because. Slabber, I don't think they're a big fan of Flano after 2014, 15, 16 kind of days. I don't think they're a big fan of Flano, so I don't think they're going to be giving him any graciousness from the NRL's department. Up Sharkies, please stop spamming the chat. Just like comment. Just like put a comment together, put a couple of comments together. You don't need to like spam as much as you are. But alright, the Panthers are out on the field. So the second half is about to start. Let us know in the chat who you guys think will win. Let us know who you think will win. It goes to the Broncos. Mate, I am the biggest, massivest Manly Seagulls fan. I'm a huge Manly Seagulls fan. Jeez, I grew up in Brookvale, lived my entire life in Brookvale. I've got a tattoo of a big eagle on my back. Big Manly fan. Massive. I don't think you've ever seen a bigger Manly fan than my life. Yeah, thank you, Jay. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Jay. That was coming a mile away. Anyway, now that he's been timed out, I'm a Titans fan. For anyone who doesn't know, which everyone pretty much is aware of. Alright, so the second half is starting. Panthers to kick it off here to the Melbourne Storm. Big old crowd there. Is there GA in Penrith, by the way, guys? Again, my first time ever being in Penrith at the stadium is in 3 weeks' time. So, I don't know. And it'll be one of the last times it even exists at the stadium. But is there GA? Because I cannot... I haven't got my tickets yet. Like, I've got my tickets. It's sold out. Sold out for, like, months. But the club... I've got my tickets to the club, which means that I won't get them until, like, the same week. So, third tackle now, up the 35. Biggest Titans fan, I believe. No, I'm a massive Canberra Raiders fan. Ooh! Ooh! Fourth tackle now for the Storm at the 45. And Munster taking it down to the 42. Fifth tackle. I thought you were a Broncos fan. Like Borsex, you are edging so close to a timeout. You and someone for calling me a Broncos fan. You and someone are both this close to getting timed out. And I can tell you right now, I will enjoy doing it. I will really enjoy clicking the 5-minute timeout button. Emmanuel says, big crowd in Penrith. I never thought I'd hear that in 2019. Hey man, they were more loyal than the Eels. The Panthers were more loyal than the Eels fans. But with that being said, obviously a lot of bandwagons have come out. But it's to be expected. Someone, big Bulldogs fan. Logan Bullsacks, big Eels fan. And Penalty the Panthers, big Ref fan. But Logan Bullsacks, massive fan of Mitchell Moses. Really would like to see him go well. And Reese77 will be seeing you in 5 minutes' time because you are a CLOWN. Massive clown, yes. Alright, so we are penalty in the Panthers. Goodbye, Reese boy. Alright, so Panthers now at the halfway point up to Dylan Edwards, back to Lindsay Smith. And Lindsay Smith is going to be 40 metres out from the line, first tackle. Is that a trumpet being played? What is this, a Cronulla game? Dolphins game? What's going on? Oh, Cleary. Taken down here at the 33. Second tackle now. But yes, I definitely would say Penrith fans stuck through the shit. More so than Eels fans. But then again, Penrith won in 2003. The last of the Eels one was 1986. And knock on for the Panthers. Welcome back. Well, that saves the bacon and the Melbourne Storm for a little bit. That definitely saves their bacon for just that little bit. Muppets abound. Muppets abound. That is the life on social media. That is the life. 37 minutes to go. I really don't want to stream Roosters Eels tomorrow, but I will do it for the sake that I won't be streaming on Sunday. I will, no matter what, be like Manly Warriors. I'm looking forward to that game. But like Roosters Eels just is not an important game. It just isn't. But I probably should. Database says, Dalian Facts, not prediction. Fullback will go to Counter Kenny. Wingers will go to Fletcher Sharp and Alofiana Khan Pereira. You've only given one winger. You know they give two wingers nowadays. Back in the day, they only did one per, but now they do both sides. So I will allow you to restructure that because there is two wingers, two centres, two back rowers, two front rowers, and one YouTuber. Lockie Hutton says, I want Panthers to win. I can't stand the Storm winning because my mate goes to Melbourne. I can't stand seeing his face. I couldn't care less who wins this game. I just know it's a good game and I want it to be a good game. But realistically, though, the best benefit for the Titans would be the Storm to win this game because then the Panthers would more than likely rest their players in round 27. Because if the Storm win this game, the minor premiership's done. It's just done. Yeah, that conversation won't be happening in this chat, Flurry. Please remove that comment. That conversation will definitely not be being had in this chat. Please remove that comment there, Jay. Lagan says, oh, mate, can't wait for an electric Tigers versus Rabbitohs of the quality. Storm are away. Harry Grant kicks it through. And Nathan Cleary taking it down to the 5. Can't wait for an electric Tigers versus Rabbitohs at the quality lands of Campbelltown. Yeah, that's not being streamed by me. I will be out for dinner in the Gong. I will not be streaming Tigers Rabbitohs. I will stream Cowboys Raiders. I'm not streaming Tigers Rabbitohs. Absolutely no chance. Absolutely zero chance. Shaggies, do you think there should be a team from Beijing? No, I do not think there should be a team from Beijing. But Jay Hayes, big fan. You should probably talk to Jay about that one. Yeah. Doesn't matter, Flurry. We will not be talking openly about drugs on the chat, please. Fifth tackle now at the 35. And 35 minutes to go here. And Nathan Cleary will whack that one down. And it will be Pappenhausen who grabs it at the 20. And they've got a hole here. I'll take it at the 40. But yeah, Tigers Rabbitohs will be an absolute shit fest. I think the real winners of that game will be whoever's not watching that game. Oh, Jay. Don't even. He's you'll be on a list very soon. Third tackle here for the Storm at the 45. But yeah, I'm looking forward so much to not watching the Tigers-Rabbitohs game on Saturday. That's for sure. Munster! Oh, I nearly got the off on the way. Fit tackle at 30. I also disagree. You can disagree all you like, but I think we all know that's going to be a dreadful game. And that is a great tackle there by the Panthers. It'll be Panthers ball here at the 20. The Perth is in Western Australia. Thank you, Up Sharkies, for letting us know about where Perth is. Fun fact for you, Jay lives in Perth. Which is, like I said, closer to Tanzania than it is to the Gold Coast, Australia. Logan Bullsack says, me with a chicken palmy on Saturday night is the real winner. That's a good point, actually. I can't have chicken palmy. I'm not allowed it with my diet, but I will have a nice steak. We'll have a good steak. Isaiah Yo, the 40 at the back of Cleary. Cleary, short ball to Lindsay Smith, and he'll be at the halfway point, 4 tackle. Folks, I hope the Tigers win. Yeah, it benefits us, to be fair. Like, it does benefit the Titans. It means we wouldn't have to have any pressure in regards to dropping off. Like, we need Manlo. Isaiah Yo, massive run of the 30. You know, Rabbitohs losing and the Warriors losing would maintain our spot outside the bottom 4, regardless of win or lose. Casey McLean kicks it through for Edwards! Tries over the Panthers! And that's 16-16 with a kick to come. 16-16 with a kick to cut. Just remove, Jay. Just see you later. You know? So there we go. It is 16-16 with a kick to come, and they should get this. But then again, Cleary has missed a pretty easy kick today as well. That all started because of Isaiah Yo. That whole try started because of Isaiah Yo. Dad's got the second option. Sam went the wrong option. And Jay's got the correct option. That's a nice kick here from Casey McLean. And now Sam has gone back to the correct option. But too easy there for the Panthers. I will say, like, for Panthers fans, how do you still have the same excitement? You know, because I go through my struggles with Man City, where you enjoy it and it's your team and you're passionate and you're crazy and whatnot. But how do you, as Panthers fans, still have that crazy excitement about every game? Because it's, especially when your team is so good for so long. Do you know what I'm saying? It says, look at that perfect pass from Luai. What a beautiful man. Luai actually is looking like he might get the 3 daily endpoints here. Panthers should run away with this 377. I don't know. I don't know about that. The Storm, they love a grind, man. They love a grind. Dazzler says still haven't won a World Club Challenge. That's a good point. Did they not win in 2004? Did they play in 2004 in a World Club Challenge? I just realised, I don't think I've ever noticed this. Is that a dog track there at Penrith? I didn't realise there was the Greyhounds right next to Penrith Stadium. Melbourne Storm says, because it all ends when half the team leaves end of the season. That's a good point, actually. That's a good point. You can... But then again, they've lost players throughout the last couple of years. And they've found a way. I do feel like Luai might be the broken straw. You know, like I do think that once with Luai going and Fisher Harris going and Taruva going, it does change the team around. I still think they'll be very competitive, but they won't be as dominant, and I think that we will see that. But people won't agree with that until you see it, because they're just like, oh, well, you know, we've thought about that about the Storm, but I've said for so long, the Storm, it's not about Cameron Smith, it's not about Billy Slater, it's not about Cooper Cronk, it's about Craig Bellamy, always. Then they decided Luai at the 40, at the 45, and Luai's been the one standing up tonight. I don't think it's been Cleary. I think Luai's been the one having the better game tonight. Braden Kendall says the Warriors were unlucky against the Dolphins. Yeah, I would agree. But with that being said, the Warriors don't deserve the top 8 this year. I think we can all agree on that one, even Warriors fans. It's not been an enjoyable year for the New Zealand Warriors. They lost 66-6 to the Titans just a couple of weeks ago. So, yeah, the Warriors have been in a very transitional phase this year, unfortunately, and there was just way too much hype from last year going into this year, where they were brought back down to earth a little bit. But 30 minutes to go here of the game. Hit that like button and subscribe if you're new around here. Oh, jeez. Wow, that's a huge offload there from Nelson. I don't know if he meant to do that, but he's done it. Database says, no, I'm pretty sure Penrith are the only team to be 0-4 in a World Club Challenge. 92, 04, 23, 2024. Wow, so the Titans, we've won just the same amount of World Club Challenges as the Panthers have. Crazy stuff. And again, the Titans are also undefeated in Grand Finals, so it makes sense. The Titans are not only undefeated in Grand Finals, but also undefeated in the World Club Challenge. Panthers, I seem to remember you lost a Grand Final 4 years ago, and I seem to remember you losing the last 2 World Cup Challenges in a row. Just throwing it out there, ladies and gentlemen. Just throwing it out there. Edwards goes right inside to Dane Laurie, and Laurie's going to be taken down at the 35. Good leg push there. With 30 minutes to go, like I said, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Be good to see Metcalf back in action tomorrow. Yeah, I am looking forward to seeing Metcalf back in. But I do, like I said at the beginning of the year, I thought last year we were all wrong, but I thought this year was going to be the year that SJ really clearly regresses. A lot of people disrespectfully going at him for the last couple of weeks, this whole year. But, overall, Cleary gets the ball off to Edwards. And then Edwards wastes it up on fit tackle. That's high. Ball bounces still here for the Panthers. Oh, no way if this happens. Oh, the Storm just get that at 15. If that had came out, that would have been wild. That would have been wild. Jack Howard, that's a strong run to the 25. Second tackle. Imagine losing the grand final. Mitchell couldn't be us. Couldn't be me, sorry. Actually, couldn't be us. You haven't been in a grand final you've lost as well. Balmain have, and West have, but the West Tigers have only been in one grand final, won it. So, also better than Penrith. Jerome Hughes gets the ball here to the 45, fit tackle. Right now, the points differential is separated by 1 point. That's it. Because they're on the same points if the Panthers win this game. Like I said, if the Panthers win by 3 points, so it's a penalty to the Panthers have to win by 3 points or more to go above the Storm. Right? So they're still below them. Just throwing that out there. The Panthers are winning this game by 2 points. They are still below the Melbourne Storm. Was this game sold out? Yeah, Jay. Yeah, it was. Lager Ballsack says, surely with all these big money players leaving the Panthers over the years, Panthers should start signing big players instead of heavily focusing on juniors. I don't think they want to change their culture. I don't think... Oh! It's a strip. It should be 6 again here for the Panthers. Yep. So, 0 tackle here for the Panthers at 40. What was I saying? I can't remember what I was saying. But second tackle with the Panthers at the 45 on the Panthers side of the field still. First tackle. And Eisenhower to the 50. But the Panthers still need to win by this game by more than 2 points. They can't just rely upon this. If they won by 3 and I called that at the start of the video, that'd be pretty crazy. Alright, so Isaiah Yo, he'll get this ball at the 25. Oh, Daz, you're a funny bloke. That's too funny. Panthers throw the ball forward by mile. Referee. Ashley Klein. The ball's at the 20. Ashley Klein. The ball's gone. The ball's gone 10 metres forward, Klein. The Panthers are still throwing the ball around. It's going to be Papa Downs against the ball. And he's still in. It's Storm ball at 10. Show us the play. That's bullshit. Klein, you're off your rocker. Papa Downs, well done to stay in the field. But how is he not throwing that ball about 74 metres forward? He's throwing that ball so far that Tom Brady has just thrown that ball all the way across to buddy, what's his name? Buddy Megatron. That's ridiculous. That ball's gone so far forward, it went from Australia to Tajikistan in buddy Asia. What on earth? That pass was ridiculous. That pass is just ridiculous. Get him in the Super Bowl. Fit tackle here with the Storm at the 38. How have they not called that? So right inside Jerome Hughes and 40-20 attempt here. But Edwards is back there at the 5 and we'll grab it. Daz, that's too funny about that. Curry's McDonald's. Curse, you've got to admit, mate. Curse, he got you good. He did. He did get you good. So if you don't know, guys, Curse said, how do I watch it? And then Daz, mate, said, with a job and money. And Curse said, dry. And then Daz, mate, provided the link to careers at mcdonalds.com.au. But there is a knock on here from the Panthers, and it's going to be Storm ball, but there is an injury for Melbourne as well. It's a great game. It is delivering right now. Oh, Munster might have a broken nose. God bless him, man. I hope he's alright. Touch wood. Oh, no. I think he's broken his nose here. So, Laurie... Oh, geez. Nelson's coming with like a shoulder. And he's actually ultimately knocked Laurie's head. Oh, no. The swinging arm. He's contacted his own player. Nelson's swung at his own player here. Nelson's broken the nose of his own player. And he's 5'8", FYI. I don't think there's a penalty here. I don't think that the swinging arm contacts the head of the Panthers player. But I do... So, Munster's tackle's fine. And no, that's fine there. I don't know why Panthers fans are chanting off. There's nothing wrong with how Nelson's tackled the Panther. How is he going to bin? Why? Why though? Why is this a penalty? It's not a penalty. Nelson's arm contacts the arm of the Panther and then bounces up. It doesn't even really hit Dane Laurie. It gets Munster. This doesn't make any sense how this is a... So Dane Laurie's gone for HIA, but again... Oh, no, okay, the front... Okay, no. I am incorrect. So the other angle doesn't show it. The front angle shows that his upper shoulder area does hit his head, but it's like... No, so Dane Laurie has gone off the field with a HIA. But again, I think that the worst damage he's done here is to his own player in Munster. The arm doesn't come in contact with the head. What they're saying is this part, his shoulder, has like connected with him. But I also am just like... Oh, so they're saying that the right arm is the back of his head, but that doesn't make sense. If you're calling the shoulder, then I'm like, okay, I get it. It's a bit ridiculous, but I get it. At least Laurie's gone for a HIA. Anyway, that's controversial as hell. But the Storm are down a man for 10 minutes. The Storm are down a man for 10 minutes, and the Panthers had the ball hit at the halfway line. Penalty would have been sufficient. They just love a sin bin everything. I agree. I don't believe that was a sin bin by any means. By any means is that a sin bin. His arm bounced up off his back. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, like, if they're saying it was the arm... then I don't agree. But if they're saying it's because the shoulder kind of comes in contact with the face, I get it. But it's like then it would have been a penalty, not a sin bin. Anyway, it's ridiculous. It's just so confusing. Nathan Cleary at the 25, gets it across. They've got numbers galore. Oh, I don't know, 15, a bit selfish there. Maverick guy should have passed that ball. So off to Nathan Cleary. Cleary here to Liam Henry. They're 5 metres out, fit tackle. Can the Storm hold out despite being down a man? Out to Cleary, Edwards. Chance here for McLean. Try time here for the Panthers. They will score out in the wing. It will be 22-16 here with a kick to come. It all comes off the back of some real controversy. With that being said, though, it would have been a penalty regardless. But it's like it should have been a bin. Shouldn't have been a bin. But with that being said, the Storm scored a try off an obstruction on the first try of the game. So it's kind of an even up as well in regards to this try. Pappenhausen actually covers some quality distance, to be fair. But with that being said, Case McLean does score. They've got the numbers because the Storm are down a man. Simple as that. No, if you be my girl. Mitchell says that's what you get for being 8'10". Should stop growing. Thank you, Mitchell. Thank you, Mitchell. Oh no, Best Sport 2.0 is currently watching. He's just sent me a video of me on this stream. I don't know what I've said. What have I said to get me into my Best Sport 2.0 now? Hey, baby. So, Laurie going off is more of a blessing. The Storm have lost Nelson for 10 minutes, and they've also lost Munster for however long. So, I don't know. You know, like, Laurie, HIA, is harsh, but with that being said, like, you lose 2 players effectively in the Storm from hitting their own player. Well, the Storm are really hoping that the Panthers miss this kick. So the Panthers have gone into first position on the table. Well, actually, they're about to drop out of the 8 through this ladder. And Cleary... Oh, he's missed it. 6-point game. Close. Margin of 6 points, 20-16. Storm needed that. They needed that. Curse is down. Another year to win a Prem. I don't think it's as guaranteed as you think, man. Like, I think the Panthers are the strong favourites for a reason. But I also will say there is no guarantee. The Panthers do have their off days, man. They definitely have their off days. Manuel says Paul Gallen to kick that. Yeah, I've seen Paul Gallen kick a field goal. I was there at Leichhardt. Oh, geez, Storm are kicking the ball off really, really well. I would say right now, the best player in this game is going to Luai. So Tigers fans should be excited. So yeah, Panthers are on top of the table now by 7 points differential. 7 points differential. Flores' Kippaxross is a muppet. Oh, knock on Panthers. Oh, 1 on strip. Oh, here we go. Can the Storm score down a man? Wow, that's a huge play there by Jack Howarth. And Alec McDonald's going to be 5 minutes out. Second tackle of the Storm. It says you shut your dirty mouth. I will not shut my dirty mouth. It is very dirty, but it's not a mouth. I don't know what I just said, but I said it. Third tackle now for the Storm at the 15. 15 metres out. Oh, I know what you're talking about now, Paul Gallen. G-Train. Get around, G-Train. First tackle now for the Storm. 5 metres out of the line. First tackle, you got Harry Grant. Goes right hand side. Jerome Hughes at the 10. Short ball. And we second tackle here for Josh King. This is all good, though, for the Storm because it means that they're getting the attack whilst having their man down. Disadvantage. Wishart offloads it. Harry Grant! Oh, it's a choice over the Melbourne Storm. Is it? Oh, this is close. I don't know if he's getting... I think he might have got this. They're going to go up the bunker. Alright, so Harry Grant will... That's a draw. No, maybe not. Oh! It'll be no try. It's so close. It'll be a no try. It was so close. 20 minutes to go here of a game. It's actually really good, guys. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. There's no conclusive evidence here to say he gets that ball down. I think he does, but it won't be called. Won't be called. Pickle Rex, good job, ref, for helping the Panthers out. That penalty count is ridiculous. Well, the thing is, the Storm have been given a try in this game as well. That with some instructions. So, I don't know why I'm feeling congested today, but overall, this game has been pretty mixed refereeing. Bad on both accounts, I would say. But, yeah, I would say first half was actually probably more in favour of the Panthers. Second half, maybe more in favour of the... more in favour of the Storm, and then second half is more in favour of the Panthers so far. Fifth tackle left the Storm. There, 5 minutes out, Harry Grant. They give it out to Wishart. Wishart kicks it through. Oh, that's a high tackle. That's a penalty. No, that's a shoulder. All right, I don't mind that. Let's see how it goes. Let's see if the bunker intervenes here. Think Panthers can go 13 plus? No, Rabbits, adventures. No, I've got a 1 to 12. I said 1 to 12. I said by 2 points. I think I said 20 to 18, so it'd be close enough if the Storm scored and missed, but... Oh, yeah, the Storm scored and missed. I said Storm by 2. But either way, let's have a look here. That's not going to be a good angle. Let's see the other angle. So that says okay. All right. Well, there you go. So the Storm get a beneficial call there. Pickle Rick. But with that being said, this is all beneficial for the Storm as long as they get this kick off. It's not back. Storm get it. This is all beneficial because they're wasting time at the sin bin. They're wasting time. They're getting all the attacks. Storm getting all the 6 agains. They are getting a few 6 agains. Alright, Storm trying to claim the crusher. Won't get it. Jack Howarth now. He'll get this ball to the 10. Howarth has been strong today. I've really enjoyed watching Jack Howarth. Grant Anderson is actually complaining about a crusher. Wishart! That's huge! That's a massive try right in the middle. That is huge stepping there from Tyron Wishart under the post as well. That is an incredible try down a man. He is absolutely carved the Panthers just then. He has just absolutely carved the Penrith Panthers. Wowee. Yeah, Wishart has been a great replacement for months this year. Absolutely slapper. That is a fantastic try. Right in the middle, down a man, soak up the time. Beautiful stuff. It's going to be 22-22. It's going to be 22-22. Oh, that's a brilliant step. That's a brilliant dummy. And just a strong run. Leota didn't cover across enough, but it was just a good step from Wishart, man. Logan Balzac says, classic carve up from Wishart. Well done. Yeah, brilliant. Tasman says, that reminds me of Kieran Foran. Yeah, for sure. Christian Gaines, Wishart's the most improved this year, maybe. Most improved. Well, who else would his competition be? You've got Tyron Wishart. You've got... Jeez, I don't know, maybe... I don't know. Who else is your competition there? And the Storm will kick it through. Who would you guys have as your nominees for most improved? Because Wishart would be one. He would be one of them. Best utility in the game, hands down. There's quite a few. Wishart is a good utility for sure, but there's quite a few really solid utilities that I probably would take over Wishart. But Wishart is having a very good season for his own standards for sure. We've got a close game in hands. Yeah, well, this is the first versus second. You'd expect this. Close to him filling it for Munster has been unreal. Yeah, for sure. Fletcher Sharp. Well, you can't have him as the most improved because he didn't play last year. So we need someone who was poor last year. Came good this year. Alrighty, so the Panthers will kick it off. And it will be the Storm bringing it out from their own 5. Josh King to the 15. Man's one of the best utilities. I disagree. Compared to the utilities that we're talking about here, I've got a lot more utilities better than Man. The Man's had a good year for the Bulldogs, but we're not going to talk about the Bulldogs here. Couldn't care less about the Bulldogs right now. But, like, Man has had a good year, but he's not comparable to the guys that we're talking about right now. Pickle Rex, would you pick Sewer over Wishart in terms of X Factor, not utility value? That's a big question, really. It's a big question. Muns is about to come back out here, by the way. Still man down here in the Storm, despite scoring that try. Laurie also about to come back out. Fit tackle of the Storm at the 45. Oh, like, in terms of pure, like, X Factor, I'm taking far longer. But in terms of the cover for, you know, key position, like your 5'8", or your half, I'm taking Tyron Wishart, who can also probably play a little bit of 9 too. So it depends on what kind of style you want. Do you want to have that X Factor flair, or do you want to have that cover depth and the ability to provide some really quality play regardless of the injury? I probably would be personally going with the Wishart factor. But yeah, Fa'alogo is in a weird place, man, where I don't know if that was in his best interest signing for 3 years or 4 years, especially with Pappenhausen still, you know, cracking on and doing well. 4 tackling at the halfway point for the Panthers. Tries to Ezra. Ezra for what? Oh, jeez. He's got my fit tackle now at the 35. The biggest fall-off from last year. Val Lomas is up there. Ezra Mam is pretty similar. I'd say probably Ezra. Luai gives it out. It's not played out by Hughes, I don't think. It's not 6 again. Oh, it's called 6 again. I disagree. I don't think that was a 6 again. But the Panthers taken down here. 25 metres out of the line, first tackle. Reed Marnie was shit last year, but great this year, so maybe him. Yeah, that's a good point. He's good at para. No, that's a good point, Christian Kerr. He's had a big bounce back year, Reed Marnie. Second tackle, 18 metres out. Good run. And taken down 8 metres out for the line. Third tackle. Storm still down a man for a couple more minutes. Oh, was that knock on? No. Mitch Kenny knock on. No, Sonny Luke. Is it? No, who's not Sonny? Oh, gee whiz. That was a great tackle there from Josh King. That was a great tackle, but it was Trent Tolau, Sonny Luke. I'm still back 2 years ago, last year. That's not played at by Hughes for me. It's not played at by Hughes, but whatever. Either way, Karma, they knock it on. Blaze says, member for 13 months. Looking good, Blaze. Fresh trim. Yeah, fresh trim about 2.5 weeks ago. But thank you for noticing. 2.5 weeks later. I got it before the Broncos game. Ezra has fallen off so much this year. Absolutely, Olivia. But I think that the Broncos have fallen off based off the fact that they've had lots of players out. They lost lots of players. They lost Flegler. They lost Farnworth. They lost Catewell. They lost Palacia. You know, they've also had Reese out for multiple points this year. They've had Adam Reynolds out for a majority of the year. You know, they've got Billy Walters in their team, which is just ridiculous. You know, their whole team's been pieced apart all year. So, and it was always going to be a bad start getting off with 4 of their key players going elsewhere. So third tackle now for the Storm. They're at the 30. Before tackle at the 35. 15 to go here. 15 to go. Jamal Satsman says, go Storm. What are you doing, Storm? Well, they're currently tying with the team that's won 3 premierships in a row in Penrith as the underdog. So I don't really know what else you want from the Storm in this game. And they scored a try whilst they were down a man. So I don't really know what else you could ask for from the Storm so far. Chris has played it, reckons. Yeah, I don't agree that Jerome Hughes played that. Your prediction that 2024 would be the year the Doggies would finally make the 80s get aging like fine wine. Did I really predict that, did I? Actually, I think I did a couple of years ago, didn't I? Like, last year I said Titans would do well, but I'm just a couple of years late. 2025 is the year of Gold Coast. I feel like I did say that to you, Daz. I feel like I did say it. Daz, you probably know. Did I say that, like Christian said a couple of years ago? Cleary's trying to get a penalty here. Shoulder injury. Oh no, this is actually not good. Oh no, Panthers fans. Oh no. Oh, this is huge, Panthers fans. God bless him. This is huge. Nathan Cleary could... There's nothing wrong with the tackling, by the way. It's not a penalty or anything, but it's just connected. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's just like a tweak in his shoulder. He said it. Hey, Daz, that might align with your Bulldogs conspiracies then. If you can go back and see it, it might align with the Bulldogs conspiracies, because I reckon I said it a couple of years ago. I said the Dogs are still a couple of years away. In 2024, they'll make the 8 or something like that. So Nathan Cleary, 1 line break assist, 43 run meters, and 222 kicking meters tonight. And he's coming off. Wow, that's huge. He is coming off the field. He's going to have to be substituted. He does not look happy. He does not look happy. Here come all the couch doctors. Oh, you're on fire tonight, Daz. You're on fire. You insulted that guy so much with the job for McDonald's that he hasn't come back. Nathan Cleary, the only game he's lost this season was for the Storm in round 1, mind you. So, fifth tackle here for the Panthers. They're 40 metres out. They give it off here to Luai. Luai puts that down to... Oh, Warbrick. Good strong catch there under pressure. Strong catch. Cleary's still going with that left shoulder. He hasn't been good since he came back from a hammy. Yeah, but like that shoulder is... Oh, man. Panthers fans, you really got to hope. You got to hope that's not bad. And Nelson, he hasn't played a great deal of footy this year, Nathan Cleary. I think he's played like 8 rounds out of the 24 rounds we've had. Oh! Massive tackle there by Liam Henry. And Elias Katoa will knock the ball on. It'll be Dane Laurie with the ball at the 45. Okay, well, who goes to the field goal? Luai obviously moves into the 7. You probably put Dane Laurie maybe to the 6, maybe? Jack Cole will come on to the 6, maybe. Yeah, Jack Cole coming on at 6, and you'll have Jerome Luai go to the 7. I would assume Luai probably goes to the 7, so Tigers fans, watch it. You know, he'd be a field goal kicker next year. That's not a good start to their finals campaign. Well, finals not on yet, but yes, as long as it's... Oh no, as long as he's not out for a couple of weeks and his first game is back is against the Titans in round 27. So 4 tackle, 18 metres out, Luai. He steps. He give it back to Isaiah Yo. It's still too early for a field goal, but it could be a bit of a shock if they went for it. Mitch Kenny, he'll give it to Luai. Luai's fit tackle. What are the Panthers doing? No way. No way, Panthers. What are you doing? It was a good scramble defense, but kick the ball, Panthers. Kick the ball. Dave Trapp says, still here in Vietnam, mate. Have a good last 15 minutes. Cool. Yeah, brilliant game this. Say hello to my dad there in Vung Tau in Vietnam. His shoulder was already strapped, yeah. So, first tackle to the Storm. Second tackle, sorry, at the 15. Coming off their own line. Pappenhausen off to Howarth, and Howarth gets the ball at 20. Really think that Jack Howarth had a great game tonight. I really think that he's been so important here. And they'll get this ball out to the 30. Harry Grant gives it a Munster. Munster steps, and he'll be taken out to the 42. Fin tackled. Guerrero over 28 months. Bing bong, pineapple sucks on pizza. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. But we don't talk about pizza because I've still got like 40 odd days to get through until the NRL Grand Final, and that is when I finish my 75 hard. So it's actually like 86 hard, but whatever. It's not the point. I'm still doing 75 hard, and they're doing the extra so that I can see the 75, know that I've done that, and then I'll do the next 2 weeks separately. So you can separate it so you can have that motivation. Third tackle now for Panthers. They're at the 40. 10 minutes to go here in the game, guys. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you are new around here. Right-hand side, Luai. Luai at the 45. He gives it off to Lindsay Smith, and he'll be at the 40. He'll be 4 tackle now. They give it off to Luai. Luai to Moses Leota. And Leota's going to be 30 minutes out. Fit tackle. Again, no Nathan Cleary. So the Panthers, they would have to go to Luai for their field goal, I would assume. But they're not going to go now. They kick it to the right, and that's going to be an easy one there for Grant Anderson to grab. Joel Lovey says, Dogs for the 2024 Grand Final versus any team that's good enough. The Dogs are on fire because you let them out. Cheers. Yep, you're drunk. Aguero says, you streaming or going to the Grand Final? Depends if the Titans women's get there, man. Depends if the Titans women's get there. We'll see how I feel. Months to take it out of the 13. Third tackle. Like if it's Storm Panthers and, you know, maybe Sharks. If the Sharks went to the Grand Final, I'll also go to that too. That's a high tackle penalty, Storm, yeah. Mitch Kenny knew it straight away too. He knew it straight away as well. So high tackle there against the Panthers, and the Storm will get a penalty. No, you're not binning. There's no bin. There's no bin. Shut up. Shut up, Klein. No, Klein. No, it's not a bin. Don't bin him. Don't ruin the game, Klein. Wait. Oof. Surely not. Like, this could be a bin. This could be a bin, lads. This could be a bin. This could be a bin, lads. This could be a bin here for the Panthers. And they would have to play the last 10 minutes here with man down Mitch Kenny, their hooker. Yeah, Christian, I would agree. This was worse than Nelson's. I think this should probably be a bin. You can't tell me that Nelson's was a bin, but this wasn't. I don't think Nelson's was a bin, but this is a bin if that was. It's just on report. Oh, Melbourne fans, I understand why you'd be pissed off with that one. How does Nelson get bin, but that's not a bin? How does Nelson get bin, but that's not a bin? Good call, Joe. People just don't agree with the binning. Well, yeah, I think that should be a bin. It should be. There's no way that Nelson gets binned, but that's not a bin. But they haven't called it a bin, so it's Storm ball at the halfway point. Yeah, okay, we know who the NRL want to win the comp this year. Surely the NRL wouldn't want to see the same team win 4 years in a row. Surely not. Surely not. Harry Grant off to the right. But then again, why would they want the Storm to win it either, you know? Consistency is 0 in this game. It makes no sense. Again, the Storm also received a try in the first try of the game, which was an obstruction. Black and white. 4 tackle now. They're 30 metres down the line. Harry Grant onto Josh King. And Josh King's going to be 20 metres down the line. 5th tackle. Do you have the field goals? 8.5 to go. I don't think so. Jerome Hughes off to Munster. Munster gives it out. Left-hand side. Howard. Oh! Wishart nearly got there, but it will be a dropout. Good work there from Edwards, but that was a great kick there underneath to Wishart on that left-hand side. Wishart's got, Anderson off the field, so Wishart had a really good crack there down the wing. Oh! This is a penalty Storm in front of the post. This is a penalty Storm in front of the post. Jerome Hughes. Yeah, that's a correct call. It's going to be 24-22 to the Melbourne Storm. Fisher Harris late hit on Hughes. It's the correct call. That's stupid from Fisher Harris. Yeah, no, absolutely. So it's going to be 24-22. The Storm will take the lead right in front of the post. Cooper Cronk. Shut up, Cooper Cronk. Cooper Cronk. It's a black and white ruling. It's literally the rules of the game. You cannot hit the player late. He's clearly hit him late. Stop looking at the impact of what the score is going to be with the lateness of the game. Oh my gosh, Cooper Cronk. You're a player. You're very, very well aware that this is a penalty. It's a late hit after the ball's been passed. It's halfway between him and Munster. It's a simple call. It's a penalty from Ash Klein, and the Storm get the penalty. It's a very simple call, Cooper Cronk. It's not a debate. Cooper doesn't want to sound biased in Melbourne. Yeah, but it sounds stupid. You either sound biased in Melbourne or you sound stupid. He's taking the stupid approach right now. Justin Button says, Border Brother, Fiji beers are so cheap in New Zealand at the moment. Fiji bitter or Vonu? I'll go Fiji bitter. I'll go Fiji bitter. Why is Cooper Cronk saying anything being a Storm? Well, but he's arguing against the Storm there. He's arguing against the Storm there, Agro. He's trying to sound non-biased, but while he's doing that, he sounds stupid. Because the call was the call and it was the right call. Alright, so 7.5 minutes to go here. Meany should kick this right on through. I need the Storm win this one. Sure he did. And they will kick it to make it 24-22. With 7.5 minutes to go here of the game. There's also 7.5 minutes to go here. I wouldn't be writing home too early. Wait. Nathan Cleary. Shoulder injury. Thanks, Sherlock. Not exactly sure the nature of it. He's done for the evening. Nathan Cleary will not come back tonight. Oh, so it's the different shoulder to the shoulder injury you already had. It is a different injury, different shoulder injury. It's the way you get fans screaming robbed in every comment section. Idiot commentators put this stuff on the fans' head. I say this all the time, Christian. You know, with what we do here, we have a conversation. But the commentary, they give, like with us, we're secluded, right? We have our own community and people can join, they can do whatever they want. But at the end of the day, we're not speaking to the masses. They are speaking to the masses in the commentary. So what they say is treated as gospel from the general fans who watch one game. They're tuning into Thursday night footy. You know, they watch one game before work tomorrow and they're just chilling out kind of deal. 40-20 attempt here. I know he's just kicked it. That was weird from Munster. So Edwards now is going to bring this ball back here to the 40. So people who don't know enough about the game will be like, oh yeah, no, Cooper's right. That shouldn't be a penalty. Oh wow, yeah, Panthers have been robbed here. And it's like, no, because Cooper Cronk is wrong in regards to what he just said in regards to the late hit not being a penalty. You know, that's the issue that commentators, they just dribble for the sake of it. And it's like, if you guys think that I'm wrong, you call it out. And I'll explain to you why I'm saying what I'm saying. But unfortunately, Cooper's in an echo chamber. 4 tackle, that just sets up the masses to believe in whatever he just said, which was incorrect. Isaiah Yo, take it down to 40, that's a knock on. It's a knock on. Should have been knock on, Panthers. 5th tackle here at the 40. Isaiah Yo dropped that. So Jerome Luai at the 40, puts it up. Edwards chases. Warwick, great take and taken out of the 10. What a useless report. You just said everything we already know. Yeah, kind of, Mitchell, except for the fact that we know now it's the different shoulder. That's the only new piece of information that we received, though, from that report. Strong run by Warbrick. Jeez, you needed this. Warbrick's having a good last couple of minutes, that's for sure. 3rd tackle at the 35. 5 minutes to go here, guys. 5 minutes to go. Who wins from here? Comment in the chat. Is it the Panthers or will it be the Storm? 4th tackle at the 40. Harry Grant. He'll go to Munster. And Munster's going to be the halfway point. 5th tackle. Well, Cleary isn't on for a 2-point field goal too. If Cleary was still on, you would still think the Panthers have a good chance of a 2-point field goal. They're not kicking a 2-point field goal on Luai. So, you know, I don't know. They have to receive a penalty or a try. They have to receive a penalty or a try. So, right-hand side. And I'll get this ball out to the 25-second tackle. Brax Gamer, I know you're about 7 years old, mate, but like let the adults talk for a second here, bud. All right, so the Panthers now, they'll be taken down to the 25, 3rd tackle. Arguably, penalty. It's not a 6 again when they're in their own 40. Edwards at the Luai. Luai might have numbers out here. They give it out to Maverick Guy. Guy to Brian To'o. To'o taking it down 4th tackle here at the 38. 4 minutes to go. Shoulder injury, Justin Barton. He's off for the rest of the game. 5th tackle with the Panthers. Still 4 minutes though. But they're at the halfway point. Not enough meters, man, this set. And Luai kicks his ball pretty basic down to Pappenhausen. And he'll give it out the back now to Warbrick. He'll get taken down to 25 now. Just don't make a mistake. Don't make a mistake. 1st tackle. Pappenhausen off to Wishart. And Wishart's going to be 30 minutes out. 1 sec. I don't know why I'm so congested today. 3rd tackle now at the 40. Jeez, that could be a high tackle here. Yeah, it's probably going to be a high tackle called here. This might be a penalty to the Storm. Or it might be a head clash. Oh, Klein is saying head clash, so it's not going to be a penalty. So 3rd tackle here. Can we see the tackle please again, Fox? And yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just a play the ball. Swaz has come and storm up the boys. Yeah, it's a bit of a head clash there. It's like, it's fine. But Jack Howard has been really, really good tonight. I've really thought he's had a fantastic game. Oh, referee, stop it. That's not a penalty. Oh, no, it's not a penalty. It's not shoulder contact to the head. How is that a penalty? It doesn't make any sense how that's a penalty. What was wrong with that? All right, well, Storm get a penalty. All right, so the Storm will get this ball here 45 metres out from the Panthers line. Emmanuel says, referee and Bunker don't know who they want to win today. Yeah, it's all over the shop. It's been bad calls both ways, man. Awful calls both ways. Well, Storm, if you hold this out, you're going to win the minor premiership. The Storm will win the minor premiership. Then the Panthers will not overturn a 4-point gap with 3 games to go. I don't understand how Klein gets every top game either does. I really don't. Jerome Hughes taking down 23 metres out, 3rd tackle. 3rd tackle, you got Harry Grant. He goes right to Alex Katoa. Katoa, 4th tackle, 10 metres out from the line. 4th tackle. 2.5 minutes to go exactly. Jerome Hughes to Munster. Munster here at the 15. Out to Pappenhausen at the 20. Add to Sean Bloor, 13 metres out, 5th tackle. If I'm the Storm, I just run this on 5th. I don't kick it or anything. I just run it. Oh, they kick it through. It might be a try. Oh, it's going to be a dropout. That's going to work out perfectly for him. All right, Panthers, you got to go for the short dropout quickly. You got to go out for the short dropout very, very quickly here. What's happening here? Something's being checked. Oh no, there's a penalty, Storm. Isaac Tungo took out Pappenhausen. Yeah, Pappenhausen's been taken out by Tungo here. Like, it's not going to be a penalty try or anything like that, but it'll be a penalty. Yeah, Tungo cuts across and blocks Pappenhausen. Penalty bin. It's a bin. It's gone. Tungo's gone to the bin. Panthers going to lose this game. It's a bin here. It's a professional foul. He's deliberately gone and taken him out. It's a bin. Why is it not a bin though? It's a professional foul. So the challenge is successful. It's a penalty, but how is that not a professional foul? He deliberately 1,000 IQ play by Puppy. It has nothing to do with Puppy. Puppy's just making a run. It's got to do with the Tungo cutting across and taking out Puppy. But how is it not a bin, though? Because it's a professional foul. He's deliberately gone out of his way to impact the player to prevent him from getting a chance at the ball. Mitchell says, you are an idiot. I always knew your brother was better. Who are you talking about? Oh, Tungo. Ref is match. Well, the ref is just all over the shop, like in regards to both teams. But it's been a great game regardless. There's been bad calls against the Panthers and there's been bad calls against the Storm. But it's just been brain baffling this game in regards to the calls. Like the officiating has been really confusing. All right, well, Panthers, if you want to have a chance at the minor premiership, you have to hold this set out and then score in the next set. First tackle. 1:44 to go here in the game. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Munster taken down. 5 metres out. Second tackle. Second tackle. Tungo's an idiot. Yeah, it's really stupid. Harry Grant. Same play kind of comes up regardless. So if it had been binned, it would have been really bad. But because there was no bin, it's kind of okay because it's the same thing as the Storm getting the ball effectively, which they would have got for the dropout. It's just no opportunity for the Panthers to get the ball back. Fourth tackle now for the Storm at the 10. 1:17 to go here of the game. They're going to have to go the full length of the field here, the Panthers. And they'll get literally about a minute to do it. Jerome Hughes out to Josh King. And Josh King is going to be... Oh, he's lost the ball. Oh, my gosh. That's not the play. Why are we not playing it on, Klein? Our accident offside is called. All right, so Penrith will get possession. There's 51 seconds to go. 50 seconds to go of the game. They had to go 90 metres. The Storm are challenging this for a strip. It's a knock-on, but they're just challenging it to get their players a little bit of rest for this last 50 seconds. So Josh King... Yeah, he's just buying time for his team here. It's not going to be a strip. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just a loose carry there by Josh King. But Josh King knew that. He's just getting his players some time to have a bit of a breath, set their defensive structure, and prevent this in the next 50 seconds. They don't have Nathan Cleary. Cleary is out for the rest of the game. Cleary is injured, so there's no 2-point field goals. They have to get a penalty or a breakaway try to win the game. And if they did that, it'd be just unbelievable. And then they would have to get the... That scrum is the worst scrum I've ever seen in my life. They would have to get the conversion too to actually go top of the table to the Panthers. Because again, they have to win by 3 points or more to go above the Storm. If they won by 2, then they would not go above the Storm. So, Jerome Luai, he gives it out here. The Panthers are away. They're at the 25 to 30. The 35. Okay, first tackle here for the Panthers. Then 40 seconds to go here in the game. Case McLean rolls back to Brian To'o. To'o back to Luai. Luai goes himself to the 40. Strong run there, second tackle. 30 seconds to go. They're going to have to go for a 2-point field goal with Luai, but he's not going to have a distance on him. Right-hand side, they give it off here. Oh, that's a knock-on. That's game over. Penalty Panthers. 20 seconds to go. They're going to have to kick it to the 30 and then just give it to Luai for a 40. It's too far. It's obviously at the 35 or so. There's 17 seconds to go here in the game. Kick this ball to around the 30 on the opposite side of the field. It has to be Luai for the field goal. Yeah, put Cleary back on with a bung shoulder for the one kick. Because he can do it. But they're not going to do it, obviously. Okay, so Luai kicks it to about the 40. All right, you're going to have to go for it off the kick, off the pass right now. And they tap it off to Edwards. Edwards! Oh, it's on target, but it didn't do it. Oh, wow. Edwards, he missed, like it was on target, but it's short. The Storm will win 24-22. That actually nearly came off for the Panthers. Wowee. Golden point would have been good, but like congratulations to the Storm. But Edwards, that was so close. That was so close to going over from 2-point field goal range. Obviously, Cleary injured. I reckon the Panthers win if Cleary stayed in the field, but with that being said, what a start to the round. Christian Case still with the competition here. Maybe it's between these two teams, man. Panthers could definitely still win it, and Melbourne. I think the Roosters are a little bit still all over the shop. Cronulla, if they can play like they did last week, and keep it up, then there's still a chance. But yeah, look, I really think this will be the grand final based off of what we've seen throughout the year. I really think the Storm just know how to win these close games. I really do. I really do. Like, I think that the Storm are just so experienced in winning games that are so close. Pickle says, stop making excuses for the Panthers. No, I will absolutely say. They had no Nathan Cleary for the last 8 minutes of the game. They nearly just kicked the 2-point field goal without Nathan Cleary in the game, who is a profound 2-point field goal kicker. There is excuses there, but there is also a reason to say the Storm were the better team tonight and won the game, but also the Panthers, both teams had bad calls against them. I don't care that you're going to sit here and circle jerk your own team. That's all great, but I'm a non-biased fan who looks at this from both perspectives. I don't care about the Storm, I don't care about the Panthers, but I will say that if Nathan Cleary was playing tonight for that last 10 minutes, you're more than likely going to see them win that game, in my personal opinion. Now, did he play? No, he didn't. The Storm won the game and he was off the field. But I can tell you right now that the Panthers absolutely are still going to be there when it comes down to the grand final, preliminary final kind of deal. Right, so yeah, like, I don't care about your bias, bro. I'm going to tell it how it is and what I saw, and I do think that with Cleary there, they probably keep that 2-point field goal because he's known for doing it. He's known for doing it. Cheers from stream, mate. Take care. Catch you tomorrow. Cheers, chat. Take it easy, peace. Yep, obviously tomorrow, guys, we'll be back. So the Storm probably win the minor premiership, I would say. The Storm probably win the minor premiership here. I don't see them throwing it away from here with their final 3 games. And it's a huge win for them as well going into the finals in 4 weeks' time. They've only got 3 rounds to go. But tomorrow, guys, we've got the Manly Seagulls versus the Warriors in a big clash. Warriors are mathematically out of the equation. Mathematically, if they lose. They're already out anyway, but they're mathematically out. Manly is still, fighting to keep their top 8 locked in. If they win that game, I would say... Well, I'd say Manly are locked in, guaranteed, if they win that game, because I've got 30 points as the marker this year. So that's a big game there for Manly. And I guess the Warriors, but then you've got the Roosters and Eels, which the Roosters are playing to try and get 2 points short of Panthers. They're 4 points short of the Panthers. Sharks and Roosters now have a chance to catch the Panthers in second position. All right, so quite huge. Yeah, quite big time. But all right, guys, I'm going to jump off. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the 2 games. Obviously, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new around here. I appreciate you guys as per usual. And